Yeah, everyone to just pick someone to do the recap of last time.
Not
Daria.
it.
Not
Not
it.
it. I already have inspiration.
Well,
Oh, please.
Totally.
Please.
elected.
I also wasn't
I
there for
have
some
4
of
hit
it.
points, so I feel like this is really messed up as an injured person.
I feel like after my terrible luck last session, I feel like you should take pity on me.
Fine.
I wasn't
yeah.
there for majority of what was happening, so I don't think I can give a recap.
That's a
Okay.
good point, actually. So it's between you, Double, and Rayla.
Fine. Okay, so what happened is
Oh,
that we
yes.
were on the cart, right? And actually, I need to start. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Okay. And we were on the cart, right? And then we were leaving, and then we were trying to research what the bleach actually did, and then we were like, okay, maybe to paint with it. And then we spent like an hour trying to figure out how it worked by just doing random stuff with it. And while we were writing, and then it started to rain, and then thunder, and then we're like, maybe the portrait needs to get struck by lightning. And now that I think about it, that was a really weird idea.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that's what you were getting at. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you were just trying to see if the paint was causing lightning.
Well, I think it was kind of connected. We were like, maybe it's causing the lightning, so maybe we have to do it outside so that the lightning does strike it when we do it. Was maybe the idea, but then
That
as
was
we
your
kept
idea.
going, that wasn't my idea. Well, okay, it was someone else's idea, kind of. But then I took it a step further, and I was willing to get struck myself with the painting.
No one asked you to get struck by lightning. but continue.
No one asked, but no one was willing. But regardless, that didn't work, so we kept going. And then Mavis tried to drink the bleach after blaming me for it, and then it didn't work. So after that, we found a cabin, and then Mavis told a horror story. And then once we got there, Andre was like, you know what would be a really cool shot is if I painted in the rain. So we did that. And also trying to get struck by lightning, because that would also be kind of sick. But it didn't end up happening. He just got drenched. So he brought the painting inside as he drew the mask again. And he figured out that it's just missing something. He doesn't know what it's missing, but it's just that's just what he figured out. But with that, and then after he brought it in, he was like, I'm going to go to that giant tower thing. And then Rayla wanted to come over, and he's like, oh, fine. And then she traveled with him, right? Oh, did you not get that? He was really trying to go. Like, he was just trying to let you know where he was going, and then hopefully you didn't follow him.
Always, like, I get that, but it doesn't mean I'm still offended. The poor girl.
Andre was trying. He wanted to go in the big tower.
Even then, he almost died. Your original plan was suicide, Double.
It's not suicide. I didn't know he was in there. Okay, but regardless, we went up the stairs. It could have been, but it's fine. But we went up there, right? And they searched everywhere around. We found like a book. Well, Mavis, was it Mavis that found the thing that talked about the observatory?
I found the book that said, "Hey, there's a thing in here with bright lights."
I said, "Why am I calling it a tower?" Andre knows it's an observatory. Andre's seen it. Andre goes up to the observatory, and then he walks in, and there's some weird stuff happening, and there's this like lockbox, and then he opens it, and then there's a trap, and then it tries to like blind him or whatever. But he's fine because I don't know. He doesn't suffer the consequences of his own actions sometimes. So he gets a book, right? And once he gets the book, he's like, oh, okay. And then there were sounds. And then this light monster thing attacked him and Rayla, and they kind of bumbled around while it kept jumping in and out of mirrors, and then assaulted them. And then they almost died. Well, yeah, Rayla almost died trying to get all the mirrors out because we shattered like 3 of them. But then after that, we all ran out because we were like, we probably can't win this fight. So we ran out. And then we retreated back into the inn. Andre walked back into his room, quote unquote, read a book, and then passed out.
Good job. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Good job. You get your inspiration. Like that. Everybody has inspiration. Y'all can survive a lot now. Try not to die.
If we take a long rest, yes, we can.
You have, as you have all slept. You all.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reset my spells.
I'd like everyone, however, to make a con save, as you have been sleeping in an almost destroyed building where it's been storming. So just to see if
I'd like to use my inspiration.
God.
Okay, well, it's a 5.
It's a 5?
I rolled a 3 and then I rolled a 1.
Damn.
I'm getting my dice out.
Mine's a 16.
So my inspiration's gone.
Yeah, that really didn't last long. Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Mine's a 17.
17, pretty good. What about you, Yash?
16.
16. Yeah, so both of you pass. As Double, you awake first. Give me just one moment to. Anyway, so as you awaken first, Double, you, like when you last awoke, see the world a bit differently. Your side is gray. You still see shapes, depth, and all of that. Movement, as before. The peripherals of your vision seem almost coated in thick fog that disappears as soon as you turn to look at the place it covers. Through it, and from the cracks in the wood, in the walls, the small breaches on the woolen sheets of your bed, you see small butterflies, bugs, crawl. They just seem to go about their business. Some of them are particularly small, especially the ones in your blanket. The rain does seem to have ceased, and right now there's a fairly pleasant sound of chirping outside. Looking out the half-destroyed wall of your room, you see the herb still crackling, as when you first came, is now covered in a nice bit of humidity. Small raindrops drop from them, and you hear the clittering and clattering, not of birds, but of the centipedes.
Hmm.
What do you do?
Perfect. He's gonna get up, then
Mm-hmm.
walk out into the main area and wait for everyone else to wake up.
I see. So you walk out of your room. As you exit, you don't hear any sound from anywhere else in the building. As you go down, you find the horse tied to one of the posts and hidden, sheltered away underneath a half-destroyed set of stairs that lead to the other side of the building. He seems to be sleeping through it all. Not too much touched.
Yep, and he's just gonna wait and be like, "Well, I hope this passes."
Alright. After about half an hour, no one seems to have gotten up.
He'll get up, go to where they're sleeping, or at least attempt to find out where they're sleeping.
It's not too hard. There's not so many rooms. You you know that just right next to your own room was where Rayla and Mavis slept. You probably would have seen where Rayla was going. Mavis, however, you didn't.
Just
Who'd you go for first?
probably wherever Rayla was sleeping.
All right.
Just like
You oh, sorry, go on.
if there is a door, he'd like to just bang on it.
Yeah, there is indeed a door. It's not particularly sturdy or intact, and you can see through a rather wide gap in it. You can see on the bed, Rayla does appear to be sleeping. Doesn't appear to be too injured or anything. You knock on it, and no response.
Who is that?
Are you asking me?
No.
He's going to Rayla's room.
And he's gonna just he's gonna try to kick the door in.
All right, roll athletics. It shouldn't
Oh,
be
this
too
is
hard.
gonna go great.
You can't fuck it up. So
11.
that'll actually do it. You gather up a bit of strength in your leg and just kick down the door. It's really not so hard, and it makes quite a bit of sound as it slams against the wall and destroys itself, just breaks into weak pieces. The sound of this wakes you, Rayla.
Yeah, you can see Rayla like shoot up from the bed, and be like, Andre, what are you? Why?
Ugh, took you
Is
long
something
enough.
wrong?
maybe. Turn around and leave.
See. Just as you're about to turn around, you notice an odd thing on Rayla's face. It looks almost like a crystal or a tear. However, it's of deep purple and blue. It goes down her face and lands on the floor with a light wisp of smoke.
Does it like dissipate?
Yes. Almost seems to either vapor away or get absorbed by the wooden floor.
He's just gonna look at Rayla, look down on the ground where it fell, and then not say anything.
Did I see the tear?
Yes, you'd have felt it going down your face.
Yeah.
It feels somewhat familiar.
Rayla is just gonna get out of bed and then head into the main area with all everything.
You do that.
Right, and then he's gonna go to wherever he thinks Mavis was. Like, I have like little idea how Andre's navigating this area.
You can't actually see, like, you can't perceive depth and everything.
Okay.
You just can't really make out color. The only thing so far that's had color was the odd crystal thing that came down Rayla's face. Through everywhere, every bit of wood, every blanket, every item, you see small bugs. Not seemingly malicious or anything, just omnipresent. Almost like emotions or something. Bit weird. You see that from various places, certain types of bugs seem to be more common. Under the ground, for instance, you see more centipedes, small, very much like the ones you saw when you first entered the forest, and other sorts of hard-shelled bugs. Whereas closer to the ceilings, and coming from people's hairs and the like, you find moths, butterflies, and other beings with wings. When you go for Avis's room, you find it. And just a bit of work, you just go there. Much like with Rayla, the door is already half destroyed. In fact, this one of the hinges for this one, is almost already broken. Really, you'd only need a little push to break it. And through the gasp, you can see something you've not seen so much before. Mavis is lying down on the bed, asleep. Really?
He's gonna knock on the door.
You do so. It doesn't wake you.
And then he's gonna be like, ugh, and then he's gonna try to kick this one down too.
You do so. Roll for athletics.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a 3.
It's 3. With that, you try to kick down the door, but instead of actually pushing down the door, your foot just kind of sticks through it, and your leg is half stuck through the door rather than having kicked it down. You're now stuck within the door. As you do so, there's quite a bit of crackling and noise. Mavis, however, doesn't seem to wake up, though she twitches for just one moment.
Hey. Ugh. He's just gonna look at this door and go, man, I have no idea how to deal with this. He's gonna just yell for Rayla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do? What's wrong?
Mavis isn't waking up again.
Oh, okay.
I also find myself in a weird situation.
Alright. We can work through that together. Wait, what did he do to the door again? Sorry.
His foot is like partially through the door.
Okay. Oh, I just need to check that real quick.
Okay, wait, did you like try to roundhouse kick it? So is it like up in the air more? Is it lower?
I think he just
So
tried to like
the-
front kick it, so he's like
Okay.
basically on one leg right now, just
Got it.
Okay, so you tried to kick the door again for some reason.
it's not my fault that you guys don't know how to wake up in the morning.
Did you go in there and try to like tap on it?
I could have.
That's okay. That's okay. You had your own idea. So when you try to pull it out, like, it's stuck.
I'd rather not rake my entire leg. I mean, I was just hoping that you could use that giant axe of yours.
You bust down the door.
Yes. Don't cut off my leg, please.
Yeah, I can do that. I won't do that, but like,
You know, I know you already asked Mavis recently, but
I feel really bad about that stuff. I think she forgave me for it, but I really can't.
you kind of have a track record for hitting your friends.
It's really, really an accident. I really don't mean to.
I mean, I almost got you guys killed, so it's one under the bridge.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. That's okay. That's not okay, but I'm not gonna get mad about it. So you want me to axe on the door? I can do that.
I'd prefer it. His leg is killing him right now, but he's not showing it.
Yeah, so Rayla's gonna take her axe and just trying to hit down the door.
Sure. I doubt you'd be able to miss the door, so just roll for damage.
Roll for damage. An 11.
An 11. Damn. Okay, so yeah, I'll actually do it. You take out your axe, and with one swift motion, you just exit down the middle, and just very barely passing to the left of Andre's foot, leaving a small hole, big enough for him to just move his leg away and out of the door. And the impact of that movement actually breaks down the second hinge of the door as it comes falling forward into Mavis's room and away from you two. It makes quite a bit of ruckus, but Mavis still doesn't seem to wake up.
That's weird. Oh, quick question, Rayla. Do you see that? And he's gonna point to like one of the moths in the ceiling.
Do I see all the moths and bugs?
No.
The ceiling? There's nothing there.
Good. He's gonna walk over, just walk over to Mavis and go, "Well, that's something," and then just like he's gonna like wave his hand in front of her face.
I'm gonna go over and like put like my hand like on like her like forehead to feel if it's like extra colder than usual.
She it still is as cold as a dead body. Not much has changed there.
Well, she's still cold. I think that's good.
Sure. Hold on, I need to see what I have in my inventory. I still have
There
my
you go.
cooking supplies. And I have a crowbar. So, I'm going to take out a pot, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it
Okay.
kind of over her head. And then I'm going to take the crowbar and I'm going to bang it over her head.
You banged. Okay, roll the hit
The pot?
with a bang to. Actually, no, that's an automatic crit since she's unconscious. Roll
I'm not
that.
trying to
No,
hit
no,
her.
he's
I'm
not
trying
hitting me.
I'm trying to like put the
Sound.
pot over her head and then hit the pot so that the sound rings around inside of it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just bashing.
No,
her skull
I'm not trying to
in.
bash her skull in.
I hope not.
Okay.
I have a better sense of that at this point.
Yeah, I won't try to murder her in her sleep.
Yeah, I feel like we're past that.
That would be your most efficient way to kill her.
Maybe, but like, I don't want to.
Alright, so you banging on the side of your cooking supply, your big pot, and it does make quite a bit of noise. In fact, all around you, you, Andre, see many of the bugs scuttling away. And for you, Rayla, you hear quite a lot of leaves being rustled as clearly a lot of creatures are moving away from the area. And Mavis, you wake up. Clearly, vividly, just going up as you bang your head on the metal pod that's right over it. One word escapes your mouth. What is it?
It'd probably honestly be more of a squawk. And I'm gonna cast Chill Touch into the void.
Okay, into the void. I'll say roll the hit with disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it right in front of me, so...
Right in front of you. Wait, in front or ahead? Like
ahead,
above you?
like right ahead of me.
Okay, so right ahead. That would Andre would most likely be to your side. Rail it too. So yeah, that wouldn't hit anybody. You just throw it out in the distance.
Okay.
Oh, hey, she's awake.
The pot's still on your head?
No, he's putting the stuff up as he's saying this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he okay?
Ow! Oh, my head. Oh. What?
Oh, you
Wait.
didn't wake up, so... Which is kind of new for
Wait.
you.
What do you mean, wake up?
You were sleeping.
You were asleep.
Like that one time where you were in a trance or whatever, but like not.
Mavis just looks very confused. Okay. That's new.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna look around the room.
It seems to be the same as where you, as how you found it last. A bit more damp. Not much else.
Okay.
Are there no bugs in this room left?
Oh. What? Nope. I mean, I found a notebook. Some guy was writing about something in the observatory over there. He said, like, to be careful, though, because there's, like, this, like, light source thing that people were like, oh, it's dangerous
Oh yeah,
here.
it almost killed me.
Yeah, we've met that.
Huh?
Yeah, we went in there last night.
You-
Almost
We
died.
went in there by
You
ourselves.
didn't take me with you?
I didn't think it would be dangerous. I was trying to go alone, honestly, but then Raylo decided to tag along.
Well, like, I felt like he was gonna go alone. I didn't know if we can really have time to come get you. And it was... Sorry, Mavis.
Oh. So was there like actually some creature there?
Yep.
Yeah, it almost murdered us.
Oh. Well, this notebook says there's shit in there though.
Well, I found another book in there.
Oh, really? What does it say?
It's something about dreams and the dreams of Masons and a bunch of weird stuff.
Dream. I dreamed last night.
Great. Because you were sleeping, probably.
What did you dream of?
There was a lantern. I couldn't reach it. There's a lot of bugs. Ugh, I hate bugs.
I'm just gonna
But
look.
there's this like yellow lantern.
Well, that's something, I think. Also, I'm gonna point to one of the random bugs in the room. Go, do you see that?
Do I see a bug?
You don't see nothing.
No. There's nothing there.
Okay.
Andre,
Are you
keep
good?
pointing. Yeah, what do you
Probably.
see?
Well, I don't really see, like, things, really. It's mostly just, like, weird shapes right now.
Like
I'm just
you're
gonna look
blind
at it.
right now?
Not really. Kind of. Well, no. I don't know. It's
How
like
many
foggy.
fingers am I holding up?
I'm gonna. Can I tell?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You still got your vision as usual. It's just everything seems to be coated in a fog of gray. You see bugs coming out of places there probably shouldn't be, and the peripherals of your view are.
I'm
coated
holding up a
with
peace sign, by the way.
Is this like 2?
Okay. You're good.
Okay.
I'll keep looking around. And go. I don't think this is good. But
I mean, you're not like.
What's wrong with your vision? Like,
bugs every now. I mean, I dreamt of. Well, you're fine. You look fine.
Oh, I had a vision too. I should probably say that.
Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah, this like
Did it
arm
ask
came out
you
of a
who
tree.
you are? Oh.
No, but they kept calling me
You talked to a
betrayer,
tree?
which they really just, I don't know why, but someone really doesn't want me to forget that I betrayed my friends.
Mm.
Mm.
And then I got eaten by a giant centipede.
Oh. I didn't get eaten by a centipede, but I did get like overwhelmed with bugs. But
That
it really
is
just
kind
seemed
of-
like they wanted me to find who I am. But I'm Mavis. So, I know I'm Mavis.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh boy. He's gonna like take a step back. Like, oh, that was a little creepy.
So I don't understand the point they were trying to make. If it was some other being. The light was really nice though, it was warm. Wait, the lights, maybe we should go to the observatory again.
Oh yeah, I still plan to kill that thing.
No, but like, it said there's like flashing yellow lights. Maybe it was like the same lights in my dream.
The one that tried to kill us?
Well, it didn't try to kill me.
Maybe it won't kill you.
Why are we humoring this? What if it just tries to kill us except for her?
Well, I'll protect you.
Fine.
That was really lame. Kind of regret saying that.
Yeah.
It was sweet.
It was really lame, but thanks, Rayla.
Well, okay.
Oh, I also was born from an egg.
Andre walks out of the room.
I'm gonna go crazy.
By the way, Mavis says that in like the most deadpan, like no expression.
Oh, that's
I mean, well, in the dream, I'm sure it's symbolic.
I had a bit of a strange dream as well. Yeah.
Like the sky isn't completely like overcast by bugs, so we're fine.
I feel like you guys had far worse visions than I did.
Oh, was yours nice?
Well, it wasn't like a hoot, but like, it was kind of similar to yours. Like it was a bit more of a personal thing. I thought you'd be like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out who I am and all that.
Yeah, it was like that in the beginning.
But there's no bugs from what I remember.
Oh, well, honestly, they're kind of more like tentacles, but
What?
yeah, that was weird. I was uncomfortable. I really don't like bugs. But yeah, let's check out the observatory. So it seems like this was a dwarven city or town, but during the war, dragons came and destroyed a lot. So that's why it looks the way it does. So the only thing left of it, I guess, is in that observatory.
Yeah, it was usually maintained pretty well, so.
I guess we should follow after Andre then.
Yeah, we can't let him go in there alone. But we're also starting over to the observatory.
Let me just.
You?
You want to go out after Andre? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You do so, and you find him not dead or anything. What's he doing?
He's just messing with his loot.
Alright. So he is. Looking around, you find that the harsh weather has very much stopped, and there's a fairly pleasant morning sun just overlooking everyone.
Has anything happened to the portrait?
Portrait.
Like, he's gonna look over, because he left it in this building when he was done painting.
Mm-hmm. No, Nothing seems to have happened to the portrait. As you look at it right now, it's actually very much devoid of any bug at all. It's pristine white. And maybe it's just you, but it almost seems to glow a bit. Reminds you of the sun, just a bit.
Huh. This might be a problem.
What's wrong?
Seeing things. Like, either I've lost it, or that thing's glowing.
Do you want me to try something?
What is that something?
Oh wait, never mind, I didn't prepare it.
Great. He's gonna walk outside.
Well, I can't figure out what it is, but I might be able to get rid of it.
He's gonna, like, take a look around the room. Be like, I'll live.
Okay. So we're gonna go after... Wait, what did you guys exactly encounter? Like, was it a person, or...
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
It was like humanoid shape.
Okay. Could speak to you?
No.
Yeah, that's about right. Imagine bad but evil. That's about right.
Oh,
More spiky and with menacing eyes.
okay. I'm gonna check the compass. Is there anything different?
Looking at the compass, there's indeed a small difference. On it, you see a extremely faint bit of yellow. It seems to be very close.
Okay, it seems like we have a bit of an influence going on here.
You sound like a palm reader.
I...
He's gonna strum his lute and then walk outside.
Isn't that your trade?
What?
You have like the... You're like
palm
a
readers
performer. Yeah, you're a
I'm a
performer.
performer. I don't read palms.
So like, why would you say that with such disdain? Aren't they like in the same field as you?
He just shrugs. I don't know.
I mean, like, like prophetic dreams and people are like they exist. Why is you don't believe in palm reading?
It was just an example.
Okay. Well, you're judgmental.
I'm just trying to say that you sound crazy.
Oh. Oh. See, now you're even more judgmental.
Also, are any of us the best judges of who's crazy or not? Not saying anything about any of us, but
Well, he's seeing things right now, so.
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah, you're seeing things. You're made out of worms. I'm like crying gems. It's just we're just a bit of an odd.
Oh yeah, that was.
Wait,
Wait, so
you're
you saw
crying
that?
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I had some period like salad.
Can we sell those?
It was gone.
Oh,
yeah.
it's really cool though.
If you're still here,
Kind
I'll
of
find a
pretty.
necklace or something.
It's very beautiful in a way. Yeah, no, but I don't know what I'm made out of. But I'm Mavis. I know that for a fact.
He's gonna
The
take
dream
another
told
step
me.
back.
The dream told me so. But I believed it beforehand.
Glowing man, let's go kill him.
Yeah. Weren't you? Okay.
Alright, so you walk to the observatory. As you do, and as you step outside of the building for the first time today, Andre, the bugs seem to draw to you. They walk towards you, not towards you, draw. A lot of them. A lot of them. Enough moths to block vision in many parts of the sky. The ground almost seems to cover itself with dirt worms and centipedes and beetles. There's a lot.
He's gonna like stop. He's just gonna wait for the others to pass. He's just like kind of like he like looks at the ground, looks at the air, and then just stops and waits for the other two to catch up.
Are you good?
Go right ahead.
Oh, let me see.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Are you sure you don't want to describe any of this to us? Maybe we can help?
I don't know what you're talking about. You can go on ahead. He keeps like looking off to the side every now and then.
So, it might be better just to ignore them.
Ignore. So do you
Whatever
do
you're
see them? Then?
seeing. No, but you keep looking at a specific. I'm assuming you're seeing something like right there. I'm gonna look at the ground or something, like whatever direction you glanced at.
He glances in like multiple directions. It's basically just all in front of him.
Because your eyes are kind of darting around a lot, so concentrate on what you can feel and hear, maybe.
I can hear them, don't I?
Oh, you can hear them crawling?
Like I can
You
hear the
cannot-
movement,
you
can't
cannot
I?
Hear them.
Okay,
You
I was
can't
like,
hear them.
well, he's just gonna like start taking some steps forward to see if they move out of the way.
Oh no, they're coming at you right now.
Ah, that's great.
Oh, they are on the way to you. As
Um,
as you've been speaking, they have gone very close. And they circled you at about just 1 feet of diameter, closing in.
Please surround it.
Ah, this
I
isn't
mean-
gonna end well. He's just gonna.
if you want, maybe close your eyes and we can like guide you.
Yeah, we
I
can,
don't
we
think.
can
I don't.
try.
He's gonna keep like looking all around him. I don't think that's gonna help here as he looks up in the air too.
I'm gonna walk closer to him and like put a hand on his arm, like, are you sure you're okay to like keep going?
As Mavis does that, she takes a step towards you, and her foot enters the space of many bugs. You don't hear any sound of cracking, of death, and in fact, the bugs do seem to come out of her foot unscathed. They begin to climb on you, the moths, landing on your hair, and begin to walk toward your face.
Oh
Small
god.
earthworms begin to crawl up your ankles, and up your legs.
Do I see this?
Nope.
Do I
fact,
feel
Andre-
this?
No, you cannot. In fact, Andre, you can feel the fluttering of butterfly wings precisely where Mavis is touching you. It might just be coincidence, as you can feel that on the other shoulder as well.
He's just gonna just be like, "I'll be fine," as he's like basically shaking at this point.
Oh,
Poor Andre.
okay.
Okay, well, he's not gonna be fine, so what do we do, Mavis?
I am fine. He's gonna start trying to walk to the observatory.
Is there anything different about Andre? Like, besides the fact that he's being weird?
Does he look different?
Different about him. Nothing
What?
secret
Okay.
different. Physically, nothing has changed. You can do an investigation check. If you
Yeah,
like.
I'd like to investigate.
Sure.
It's like, oh.
It's fine. I'm just undergoing psychosis.
Normal.
Just the usual for good old Andre, eh?
I thought I was supposed to be the crazy character. That is a 17.
17, pretty good. Looking around, you see Andre's outfit is a bit looking worse to wear, as it seems to have been almost cut a bit by shards of glass. You can see just a little bit of glinting that remains on some of the small, almost glass powder that's stuck on there. Other than that, nothing much seems to have changed. His weapons are okay, his armor, his tools, nothing seems to be gone. What item, not item, clothes set is Andre wearing right now? Jester or no?
He's wearing his noble clothes.
I see. You can still see the small discrepancy between when he speaks and when his mouth moves. Very slight. But it's the same as before.
I mean, you look okay. You still have some. What is that? Residue on you? Did you like crash through something when you guys were fighting the other day?
There's a lot of mirrors.
When was the last time you cleaned yourself?
Last night?
After the fight?
Nope.
Maybe you should do that.
He's like, fine, as he's like, as he like moves his hand a bit, as he just still hears it all, trying to focus enough to cast Prestidigitation on himself.
Alright. As you do so, move around, you can feel the bugs keep crawling over you. And your mouth begins to fill with a taste of moths as they crawl in there.
Okay.
He's just, honestly,
Does he
I
have a
think,
visible reaction to
yeah,
this?
I think at that point he's just gonna start coughing.
There's a very much visible reaction of Mavis as Andre disappears.
Oh,
And I'd like Double to roll 2d4s, please.
bet.
God.
Do you want the total or the result? The dice results?
Yeah, give me the 2 results separately.
A
You can
1 and a
DM.
3.
Okay, let me just send a DM so I don't forget them. Alright,
I'm fine, guys.
Yeah, you don't see him, right?
he's invisible now.
He's
You still
gone.
hear him, and you see the movement of his feet on the ground, the air that he moves as he flings his arms and that sort of stuff. But you cannot see shit of Andre.
Wait.
None.
I can't see anything?
Andre, you can see.
Okay.
You don't actually realize anything strange.
Are they still in my mouth?
The taste quickly disappears.
Okay.
A few moments afterwards. And you don't feel the sensation of the bugs anymore. It almost feels like you yourself have become one of them. The sensation is still there, but it's like being home. It's natural. Not even something you give a second thought to.
Oh, okay. Alright, that was rough.
Are you still here? And Mavis is gonna be like kind of looking in the direction you've spoken.
Andre?
Yeah?
Are you okay?
Wait,
Are
are you
okay.
invisible? Or did you cast a spell?
I don't know how to do that.
We can't see you right now.
I'm gonna look down. Do I see
Going.
myself?
You do. Your figure does seem a bit more blurry though. You almost feel like a leaf swaying in the wind.
Mm.
He's gonna.
Okay, so I don't.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken that off.
What?
I'm gonna cast a spell magic on Andre. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I'm doing it.
Okay.
You try and cast the spell magic on the area where you where you last saw Andre. Andre, you see Mavis start to ready a spell. You do anything?
He's gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
What? Something is wrong here.
Yeah, I don't want to get lasered.
I literally disappeared.
I'm just gonna try and get rid of whatever curse or whatever is afflicting you right now.
I don't know if this occurs. I feel fine.
You weren't acting fine.
I mean, I feel fine now.
I don't know if I can trust you on that.
That kind of hurts.
Are you still seeing things everywhere?
Am I?
You are not. No,
Yeah.
you are not.
And he's like, no, I'm good.
Do you feel like your existence fading, or?
I wouldn't even know what that situation. I mean, unless you mean like dying.
Sorta?
I've almost died before, and this doesn't feel like it. It usually hurts a lot more.
Well, there's other ways of. Okay. Well, we can't. And I'm gonna take my cloak and kind of just throw it the direction I think Andre's in.
Sure. You take out your cloak and toss it where Andre is. Andre, the cloak softly lands on you, and Mavis, you see your cloak disappear.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
can you can see us. Can you see us?
Yeah.
Do you wanna touch one of our shoulders?
he's just gonna be like, okay. And he just taps Mavis on the shoulder.
Mavis, you feel a force tapping you on the shoulder. It feels almost like a million small legs or butterfly on the noses, like appendage you have to drink nectar.
I'm gonna like make a movement to like knock his hand off, like slap it away.
You know, how? What? I thought that was the plan.
What? What? That was not a hand.
I don't know what to tell
What the
you.
hell? That no. Oh, that felt like bugs. That felt like bugs.
And then what does this feel like? He's gonna put his whole like palm on her shoulder.
It feels very much as gross as it did for Mavis.
It's like that's me right there.
No, stop it. Stop it,
He'll
please.
take his hand off. He's like, fine,
Please.
fine. Then what are we doing then? I'm gonna drop one of my daggers.
You drop it, and as you do, it becomes visible. As it falls to the ground with a low thud on the grass. Rail and Mavis just see a dagger appear.
All right, there.
Soon as
That's
it
where I
leaves
am.
your hand,
Oh,
Oh,
I have my cloak back then.
He's gonna throw it back at her.
Thank you. Wait. Did you like wake up funny or something?
Oh yeah, I've been seeing things all morning.
Did
Mhm.
anything else happen?
Okay. Promise not to be mad.
Okay.
I didn't make a deal, but I did accept something from one of those visions.
Freya has like her head in her hands.
Mavis is just opening and closing her mouth. Like trying to say
Okay. What did you accept?
A boon that they didn't specify.
You okay? Okay.
We didn't make a deal, okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm good.
Then
You still haven't offered it? That's
Do-
not.
do you know what was offering you something?
An arm coming out of a tree.
that silence is great. like it.
You promised not to get mad.
We're not mad.
Mm-hmm.
Just
DM, do I know anything? Does this? Have I heard some
No.
ancient myth about?
Man, now
an
that I'm
arm
thinking
in
about it, that was a
tree?
really bad decision. I was like, now that I think about it, it's like, wow, I
Yeah.
did not think that decision through at all.
Yeah. Okay, Double. You're doing great, buddy.
I am playing my
well,
character
for
perfectly.
Mavis, I'd say. The question is, would she? How far would you say Mavis nearly remembers stuff?
The only time that she really has a blurry memory was close to the big event that happened.
I see.
Yeah,
So in
that's
that
the only
case-
time it's blurry.
In that case, I'd say make a history check and add a -10 to it, to whatever you roll.
oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
That's like statistically double disadvantage.
History?
It's very
Okay.
unlikely, but there's a chance you might.
Okay. And this ain't looking too good, guys. This ain't looking.
You
Okay,
have
so with the
inspiration.
-10, I do have an inspiration. I'm not using it on this. So yeah, with all of this, It would be a 5.
An
With the
arm,
-10, it would be a 5.
an arm stuck out of a tree. You think you remember something about a serial killer just doing that to some of his victims, but you don't remember anything about him operating in visions and granting boons.
Is there like a spirit system in this world?
What?
Do like angry spirits come back and do harm?
Debatable. Not usually.
Not
Usually haven't encountered anything like that.
Okay.
So there are a lot of folk stories and the like horror stories.
Yeah.
Don't live in cemeteries at night and the like.
Okay, Andre, my friend.
Are we friends?
What? Yeah, I would think at this point. What were you thinking?
Not sure, because they did call me a betrayer, which probably isn't good if they're giving me things for being that.
Mhm.
Listen, things got really personal, and I don't think I'm comfortable with saying that here.
That's okay, but didn't we say that we would stop making like impulsive, rash decisions sometimes?
Okay, fair, but I thought I thought it would help.
Okay, so it said a boon, didn't specify what kind of boon.
No, I thought those were like good.
You typically, but again, it is in whatever creature you made the deal with, it's in their prerogative. So if they see this could be the boon.
Yeah, I mean, they also offered me some other things, but the boon seemed the best.
What did they offer you?
I don't remember.
God damn it, double.
Okay.
Listen, I recorded it, I could remember it, but I don't.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
You should
Alright.
know by now. You should take notes in those sessions.
I know, I was like, okay, I got a boon, and then everything, and this... listen,
Some
man,
other stuff.
I'm not a smart man.
Did it make any comments on the boon after you made this deal?
Not something about hunger. They talk a lot about hunger.
What
Hunger
exactly
for-
are you seeing? Or were you seeing?
A lot of
Because right now
fog.
you feel like bugs.
Well, it was a lot of bugs I did see, and then there's some fog
What-
too.
What kind of bugs?
Moths, worms, centipedes.
Ooh, centipede.
Okay, so moths are attracted to light. Earth, dirt. Is there anything about these bugs that would have any sort of significance?
What do you mean?
Like, is there some kind of symbolism behind them, or... Yeah, is there any symbolism behind them that Mavis would know?
That Mavis can roll a history, but in Mavis's general life, none of these are particularly tied to anything.
Yeah.
There's always the obvious metaphors of like
Yes.
a moth lured to a flame to like.
Yeah. Mavis has read a lot of shit, though.
Yeah.
That's how we're playing this.
Yeah, you can. If you'd like the more. Yeah, if you'd like, you can roll like before with the -10.
-10? Oh,
It was very
fuck.
unlikely she.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just gonna take a chance, though. History again?
Also, I'll be honest with you. You need better than a 20 here because you have -10.
Yeah, I know. Okay, it's possible for me to get that, but it's very unlikely, and I failed, basically. I know nothing. Ah,
You remember the obvious proverbs and the like,
Yeah.
lurking in the shadows like a centipede or like a moth drawn to a flame, that sort of stuff. Nothing really seems to apply to this particular
Well-
situation, though.
okay, well, there's the idea that moths chase after light, worms chase after Emil or the dead. I don't know much about centipedes. I just know that you feel like a ton of worms together, so...
Oh yeah,
You're
this is
more
what she
worm-
felt, by the way. Raylan, he's gonna tap her shoulder.
Oh,
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Just so we're on the same page.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't mind bugs too much, but still.
Again, I kind of got bored by worms again in my dreams, so...
That's a way to put it.
a concerning habit to have, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we're equipped to fight anything right now
Yeah.
until we deal with this.
I'm gonna pick up my dagger. I'm gonna throw it at the nearest wall. I'm gonna see if I do I still got it? Like, is any of my physical stuff impaired? Like, I'm gonna chuck it at a wall.
As you throw the dagger, at first it's completely invisible as you take aim and everything. As soon as it leaves your hand, Mavis and Rayla, you just see a very fast dagger heading straight for a wall. It embeds itself deeply into it. If you want to try and damage the wall, you can roll damage double. Otherwise,
No, I'm just trying to stick it in there.
yeah, it's stuck in there pretty well.
Yeah, let's go. I can still fight. He's gonna go grab it.
You see the dagger stuck in the wall and start moving on its own, wriggling left, right, left, right. After a few moments, it dislodges from the wall and disappears.
Plus, this might help us in that fight anyway.
And but you feel okay right now?
I actually feel really good, which kind of scares me, but I feel like we should take advantage of this.
Okay. Do you make yourself visible? Is this something you can control, perhaps?
I don't know how to
do.
control this.
Picture yourself, maybe?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You look in your mind's eye and you see a very handsome guy.
Yeah, that's me.
Looking good.
He's gonna open his eyes and go, "Am I there?"
Is he there?
He is. You don't see anybody appear.
Maybe it has to do with your mask?
I'll take off the mask. Or the Wood Whisper mask.
You just hold it in your hand.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to change. And neither Mavis nor Rayla see the mask appear.
Anything?
Did you do it?
Yep.
Oh, alright. Okay then. And you don't want me to try and dispel whatever this is?
No.
I don't even know if I could, but okay.
Well, let's go find this guy. Thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe the moths will be attracted to the light.
Damn,
Yeah,
I'd like to
it
try to
was,
hide my footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to make them think that I just left them.
Wait, so you just go on ahead and don't make any noise?
Like he's gonna start walking to make some footsteps, and then he's gonna start trying to hide it.
Can I do perception?
Would you have? Is a question.
Yes! Absolutely.
Otherwise, it would have just been your passive perception. Sure, go for it. Andre rolls stealth with advantage, and Mavis with disadvantage.
Okay.
Me with disadvantage?
I got a 25.
Damn.
Hold on.
Why didn't I
Okay.
take expertise in stealth? Why?
Okay,
It's like my thing.
17 plus my 8. Yeah, it's 23.
Woo!
You passed it.
You don't beat him.
Yep. Hold on. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Oh,
My dog might have to go out.
right. Oh, you heard her. As Andre, you try to sneak out, you see Mavis open her eyes, look around, trying to hear you. She just can't. For a second, she seems to have thought she finds you, but she's looking in the completely opposite direction of where you are.
He's trying to hold in laughter because he doesn't want to break his cover. And now he just realizes the potential of the amount of things he could do to mess with them all. But yeah, I think he's just going to wait next to the door to the observatory then.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'll do that. What's Rayla doing during this time? As Mavis is looking around with quite a bit of effort trying to find Andre, eventually giving up, though.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah?
Oh, so weird. Okay.
Now we can? Maybe you got out for a sec.
Yeah, I don't know. It was talking about odd.
Yeah. Does Rayla do anything?
I think. Let's just probably like head up to the observatory as well and just scope.
Alright.
Not scope at it. She's just gonna wait there at the top.
You do. So you walk ahead of Mavis, who's taking a bit of time to examine her surroundings. And you wait ahead of the observatory. Just before either of you go in, I suggest you might just wait a second for Daria. I don't know how long she'll be gone. What I'll do is I'll take this opportunity to go use the bathroom. I didn't before. I'll be back in just 2 minutes.
Alright. Well, I did not expect to grant to get the ability of just being invisible.
That's well, you never know.
I thought I teleported for a second, and I was like, well,
I don't know. As soon as you turn invisible, I was like, okay, yeah, I just kind of want to give up. I'm done. I'm here. But if you could control it, you would be like a menace.
I could be a menace right now. I could steal
No
so
one
many
doesn't know
things.
that you're up there.
Am I gonna steal things? Probably not, but I could.
Why won't you?
Well, he doesn't like stealing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Listen, right now, the only people he could steal from right now are you guys. I'm not sure if you want that. And I don't think you have anything he wants either.
I'm offended.
He doesn't want your pickaxe and Otron.
That was worth so much money.
It was 7. You got scammed. Like, you just...
It was worth so much money. It made the minutes are happy. Screw you.
Okay.
She kind of upset about it too, but yes.
Like, I can't believe... Like, 75. Like, you could
She would
live...
say no.
Like, you could live for, like, months off of that.
But she didn't feel like she had the option to say no. So she's like, yeah, sure.
It doesn't even work that well. It's like a string on a pickaxe. Oh, wait, hold on. How much is it?
Are you telling me the pickaxe and Neutron isn't a revolutionary invention?
Hold on. Like, I need to... What is the price of a normal pickaxe in 5e?
It's like 5 gold.
Yeah, like, when I see... I mean, I don't think it's the official thing. One thing, it says, like, 2 gold, 5... So that's, like, such a high markup. Like, that's, like, like like 1,000% more than even more than that of a normal pickaxe.
I'm doubling down on this purchase.
You
It's
can't.
amazing.
How can you double down on it?
I'm doubling down on this purchase.
It wouldn't
It's
even be
amazing.
able to work on a normal kobold. It's not even.
Doesn't it get it like spring forward? Or...
Yeah, it springs like a grappling hook forward, but even if a kobold used it, it wouldn't work. It's like a thread. We're talking about how the pickaxe at Otron is basically useless, but she spent 75 gold on it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. I'm committed to using this pickaxe.
If you
Right.
find some way to use
It was a
it,
wise purchase, Rayla. Don't let them.
We have used it before.
What have we used it on?
don't let her have this. Don't.
I don't remember when, but we did use it.
I know we used it, but we can't give this to her.
Okay.
Let me have this.
Alright.
You have it. You know, like you already have it. That's the problem.
Right. And going back to the session in question. Mavis, you've done your best to try and locate Andre, but you don't manage to really. You think you've heard him in one direction, to your left and out into the woods, but you're not quite sure. As you were taking your time to try and make sure that Israel has moved ahead of you, and she's almost at the observatory.
Whatever. I'm just gonna make my way to the observatory.
You're there. The building itself is in actually fairly decent condition, only compared to the rest of the town, though. The stone construction walls have broken down in some parts. The, however, half dome that coifs the top of the building is actually pretty much intact. What do you do?
I'm gonna start creeping up the stairs.
All right, you move on ahead, and Rayla and Mavis, you both hear the creeping and the crinking on the steps. You haven't felt or heard Andre go inside, however, you just hear noise from the steps.
Doesn't sound good.
Shh.
Quiet. Okay.
What?
I'm trying to sneak here.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep creaking on the staircase.
Okay.
Are you attempting to stealth or?
Yes.
Okay, roll for it with advantage.
Hey, what happened to my
Okay,
shit?
I'm glad you gave me advantage. The first one was a natural 1. Second one, though, is a 21.
Dear God, can you roll above fucking 10 if you don't have advantage? Like, dear lord. Yeah, it's pretty efficient. Very quickly after you get on the steps, they stop making any noise, and you start creeping up them slowly, silently. Do you climb up to the top completely?
Yes.
All right, you do so. Do Mavis and Rayla go ahead as well, or do they stay back try to find out where the fuck Andre went this time?
I feel like Rayla would just got up ahead.
Does Mavis follow suit?
Yeah.
All right, you go up, and Mavis, you find the room to be quite large. The uppermost part of it is a half dome. It's cut in half. Along all of the walls are a set of mirrors, 8 of them, of which 2 are broken. Over the floor are innumerable pieces of glass, shards, big and small. They litter the entirety of the floor, everywhere. In the centermost of it all is a small wooden table on which a metal box, opened, lays. Inside the metal box, you see nothing really. It just seems to be a metal box, empty. As you all enter, Andre, you first. Your vision changes. And everywhere around you, you see nothing but pure light. Andre, you first see it. The creature again, glaring through one of the mirrors. Preparing. Do any of you do anything?
I'd like to try to pick up that mirror and like put it face down.
Oh, you're
But like the
trying
one
that?
it's in.
See,
Are you trying that?
as you go towards the mirror, the creature looks at you in the eye. You move closer and closer and try and go pick up the mirror. Mavis and Rayla, as you make your way up, you see something odd. A figure illuminated by almost a cone of light emitted from one of the mirrors. You see their legs, their arms, their head. They're a shadowy being, almost always changing, like a shadow or a leaf rustling in the wind. The creature is only illuminated in certain parts as the two cones of vision, almost like projected by eyes, burst from the mirror. The creature itself is walking toward the mirror, and inside, Rayla, you see a creature with which you're now familiar, getting ready. Mavis, for the first time, you see this being. With sharp edges, it seems to be made of pure light. Two vacant white eyes, cruel eyes, illuminate its face, and nothing more. Its arm raises with thick, sharp claws, made of the same white, effervescent material.
Is it?
Oh, go on, sorry.
Wait, where is it looking at?
It's looking towards a creature that
Okay.
seems illuminated by it, and that creature is walking towards the mirror.
Got it. Mm.
I'm so stealthy right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know.
I thought you said there's only one creature.
Well, there was last time.
And Andre, you make your way to the creature and try to take out the mirror. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right. Make an athletics check.
All right, check this out. Okay, could have been worse. 13.
13. You pick up the mirror, and you manage to get it off the hook. It does take you a lot of effort, however. And we'll see. Oh, a natural 1. Very good. As the creature lurches forward from the mirror and tries to attack you, it goes for the arm that's holding the mirror. However, it almost seems to phase through. To you, however, it's very clear. It just missed your silhouette. Missed the exact spot where it was. And everyone roll initiative, please.
Of course. Okay. It could have been bad. It could have been. I'm so glad I have this build. I'm so glad. Because my initiative rolls.
They would have rolled 1.
Oh,
I can't find my.
they could be so
found it.
much better. I could have been getting like 30s, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oop.
getting 30s.
Oop. I got 6.
What about you, Rayla?
I'm not happy about this.
Oh no!
Wait,
Come on,
you rolled
guys.
high.
It's not. Yeah, I'm not happy about that at all.
You rolled high.
See?
I want to go first.
Alright, and Rayla, you're first on your feet. As the creature lurches forward to try and reach for Andre, or the shadowy creature, anyhow, who has begun to try and unhook one of the mirrors. It misses and quickly goes back into its mirror with a sharp burst of light. What do you do? You got 30 more seconds.
I'm trying my best. Let me be okay. I really have no ideas, guys.
You could just like take more mirrors off.
You can try and stab a mirror.
Stabbing a mirror did not work.
Stab Andre.
Stab on,
It's
right?
not been proved not to work before.
Yeah. Yell.
I will try to do the. I'm gonna take that mirror off that wall. This is my redemption arc.
So another mirror, you try and pick it up the wall and take it off.
Mhm.
Okay, you do so. You go to one of the mirrors and roll athletics, please. As you enter the room, as before, everything turns to white. The walls, the floor, the ceiling, everything. You find yourself once more in a world of pure light. It faintly glows of the same yellow as before.
I got a 17.
17, you manage to pick up the mirror and start hanging it down. The creature occupied with Andre doesn't quite move in time to block you. Anything else? That's your use an object reaction.
Is the creature still lunging for Andre, or
The creature is indeed still glaring at, well, the shadowy figure. It hasn't moved.
is it in a mirror now, or is it outside?
The creature is inside the room, and inside the mirror. It just lashed out at Andre and has just retreated inside the mirror.
I think I'm okay for now. I'll just end my turn there.
You do so. And with that, it's Andre's turn.
Alright, can I still see the creature?
Yes, it's right in front of you.
I'd like to
Inside the mirror, however.
try to cast Bane on it.
Ooh, okay, that's a what's a
Charisma save, DC 15.
well I just rolled an 18, so sadly that will not work.
Ah,
You try and unleash your curse on the being, shadow against light. It recoils and moves away. Just as your magic begins to enter the mirror, it changes and goes into another one, disappears from your view.
alright, I'd like to put the mirror down.
I see. You do so. The mirror is face down against the floor. It's a reflection. Impossible to see.
Alright. Then I'll move over to another mirror, and then I'll end my turn.
I see. As the creature moves, both you, Rayla, as well as you, Mavis, lose sight of the shadowy figure. The two cones of light emanating from the mirror disappear, and with it, so too does the creature. The creature begins to act, shifting around. All three of you can see small bursts of light going from mirror to mirror to mirror, to small shards on the floor, to another shard, to another, quickly, bursts. And from behind you, Rayla, it goes to attack. Does a 15 hit your AC?
1 second. 15. Yes, it is.
Does. Let's see. You feel once more the sharp claw sink into you as you take 5 points of radiant damage. The claws themselves dig deep into your body, and you can feel memories. You can feel knowledge of yourself being observed, being looked, thoroughly examined. It's not a particularly interesting memory. It's one of you practicing the bow. The creature turns around and goes back into the mirror, ending its turn. Mavis, you're up.
Okay. Am I in the room?
Yes,
Okay. So is everything white for me too, or?
indeed it is.
But I can still see mirrors.
You can see the mirrors, however, you can't quite find the exit anymore. Surely it's still there.
Okay, okay. Excuse me?
Your voice rings hollow in the building. Nothing answers you.
Alright, maybe I can try something. How big is the room?
The room itself isn't so large. I'd say it's about 20 feet in diameter.
Mm-hmm.
Running from one end of the other would be that 20 feet.
Shit, okay.
As you look around, you can see that on the floor, the small bursts of light are concentrated in one area in particular of the shards of glass on the floor. It seems to be between Rayla and, well, actually just between Rayla and the other end of the building. It's nothing that blocks movement or anything.
Mm. I am going to... Fuck, that'd be wasting a turn. Do it now, do it. I'm gonna ready an action. If both... Actually, no, if just Rayla steps somehow out of this 20-foot space, I'll cast Fairy Fire.
If Rayla steps out of this 20-foot space, you
Like,
cast-
if she manages to... I don't fucking know, like, somehow back out of the room.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, it's wasting a turn, but I'm like, I wouldn't fight it. I know nothing about it right now.
No, I get what you mean. Alright, you can ready that.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, I took that as my action, so nah.
Alright.
Or is it a bonus action to
You could use
bring
both.
out... I'm forgetting right now. My mind's blanking. To bring out a shield, is that a bonus or is that an action?
That would be a use an object free action. So you could
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna bring out my shield.
Alright, you do so. Your AC goes to 50.
Yep. I'm a glass cannon, guys. And that's my turn.
Alright. Rayla, you're up once more. The creature attacked you and you can still feel pain, though not of any physical wound. What do you do?
Well, one, I'm also bringing out my shield.
You didn't have it out before?
No.
Man, where are y'all getting all these shields?
I just never used it. I just didn't think it was better.
Yeah, those druids, dear God, both druids and fighters can start with them. So
Yeah, shields are just kind of ugly to use sometimes.
I like to picture mine as more of a gauntlet, just for aesthetic purposes.
That's so smart. And then I'm gonna. Wait, where is like Mavis and Andre in relation to me?
Andre, you do not see at all. However, you do see Mavis.
Oh,
She's near where you entered from. She seems to be getting ready to cast a spell, but hasn't said anything besides the original hello.
Yeah. I want to like back up back towards like Mavis and
And
can I make it so like for my reaction or like to ready action if the creature tries to attack me or her, I'll swing my axe at it
yes, you can do that.
and I'll do that.
All right. Anything else?
No, I don't understand my turn.
All right. You do so, and as you do, Mavis, your ready to action comes into effect as
Yeah.
you back out.
Yep.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Thank you. And okay, so there's gonna need a dex save of 16.
All right, Andre, please make a dex save as well.
Good.
Sorry, you're invisible. You don't get rights when it comes to this shit right
Well,
now.
I got a 15.
And the creature itself rolls a 2. You can what does it look like? Your fairy fire.
My fairy fire is a very pale, like bluish indigo color.
All right. The entirety of the room begins to coat in this color. You see the table itself. You can see its outlines. The steps behind you, you can once more see.
Yeah.
The wall itself, it's almost like a wireframe of the room. In one of the mirror in particular, you see the creature outlined in blue light projects from the mirror. It moves from mirror to mirror to mirror. With a blue light. A telltale light, always. You also see the shadowy creature. Its edges, its outline continually change. And your contour of blue itself is almost more of a gradient for it. But indeed, you do see it.
Oh, come on.
I can't fucking see, dude.
Well, now you can.
Now I can. Yeah, I couldn't before. How was I supposed to know that was you in the room?
I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Be lucky I didn't just say "fuck it, Moonbeam."
He's like,
I wish you would. I want to see movies.
I wish you would.
It's fun some shit.
I also had Thunderwave. I almost debated doing Thunderwave and try to break all the mirrors, but whatever.
Surely nothing could go wrong with breaking 8 large mirrors.
Right,
One side of the mirror. Nothing bad could happen.
Why do you think I changed it to Fairy Fire?
Yeah, that might have been a wise move.
At least we can see it now.
And at this point, Andre, it's your turn.
So I'm not able to hit it right now, am I?
You can see in which mirror it is.
I'm not gonna take that bet because I feel like I'm gonna swipe at it and it's just gonna hit the mirror. So
Yeah, don't be.
I'm also gonna move close to everyone else and then hold my action with my sickle to hit it if it gets close.
We're just surrounding each other.
Like this is XCOM
Oh,
right now.
yeah,
We're all
us
doing
being
We're
real
standing
close.
still doing Overwatch.
Right. So, as you near Mavis and Rayla, I'd like to clarify what your ready action was. It was if a creature attacked you or Mavis. Is that correct?
Yep. Mhm.
I see. You both see the shadowy creature start to step towards you. It looks as though it's taken out a dagger. It stops in front of you.
Well, no, it takes out a sickle.
Yeah, sorry, a sickle, sorry. A
Okay, sickle would be outlined, right?
Yes, it would be. And stops in front of you, turns to face the room. Do you attack?
It's not attacking me, right? No.
Alright. Anything else, Andre?
Nope.
Alright. Now will be your turn. You all see the faint blue outline coming from mirror to mirror to mirror. From one that's on the ground. Beneath all of you. It lurches forward and throws a burst of bright light at you. Andre, make a con save.
11.
11. You are blinded as the light fills your eyes. You're used now to that feeling of the bugs splattering everywhere. The bright light almost scares them, and you as well, as you're blinded. It then goes to attack you, Andre, proccing opportunity attack from both you and Rayla.
Alright, at least I don't have
Yours, however-
disadvantage.
Yes, yours has disadvantage.
Wait, but he has Fairy Fire, right?
So
Yeah, so it's...
they
is
both
it canceled
cancel
out?
each other. Yeah, exactly. It cancels out. So you have a straight roll.
Yeah, I was like, at least I don't have disadvantage. I got something, but watch me miss. Ooh, that's a 13.
Yeah, you roll with your short bow, not your sickle.
It's the same modifier. I misclicked.
Hang on, I see. That's unfortunate. What about you, Rayla?
That's okay. First one's a 21, so.
21. That's a 19. Yeah, but a 21 does indeed hit. Is that a crit, by the way?
I don't know. Wait, I don't know. What is that? Actually, I don't know. I accidentally cleared it, so we'll never know.
Your battle axe is a +4. No, that's good.
Yeah, you can just use that.
Oh,
So,
man.
both of you try and swing for the creature as it emerges from the mirror. Andre, you badly miss, but Rayla manages to hit it on the other side as the creature is forced to duck to the left to avoid your blow, Andre. How much damage do you do, Rayla?
We will see. And with an 11.
9? Is that what you said?
11.
11.
11, sorry. Connection's a bit faulty. And you swing your axe deeply into it. It doesn't seem to take that much damage, however, as it splits into two and reforms. You can tell, however, that a small shard of it has indeed been taken, as it falls to the ground and wisps away. Damage has been dealt. The creature itself lurches for you, Andre, and goes to attack. Does an 18 hit you?
Yep.
You take... Ooh, you take 14 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was max. As the creature sinks its claw deep into your chest, you can feel bugs, bots, wriggling around, trying to avoid it, trying to keep secret. The light flows through your being, everywhere, and small bursts of it escape through your eyes. It seems to be gleaning memories once more of you. And this time, you see yourself once more in that throne room, on a day like so many others. The creature goes back into the mirror, and you can see the blue outline zapping away. That's the end of its turn. Mavis, you're up.
Andre?
Huh?
Are you okay? This is you next to me right now.
I can't see.
You can't see?
Yeah, it blinded me. He like waves his hand in front of his face.
Oh, okay. Well, alright. And I'm going to touch where the outline is on Andre and cast Lesser Restoration.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You do
And I get rid of the blinded.
so. Andre, you can see again.
Oh. Okay then.
Isn't it nifty?
Yeah.
Okay. So what should I be watching out for here?
The giant light thing. I don't know.
Okay, but how do I hit it?
I don't know. I just wait for the right time.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Like, I have no idea how to actually fight this thing. Like, there's too many mirrors, and then there's already shards on the ground that I don't have any way to, like, clean it up quickly, so...
Yeah, I wish we had a broom.
Yeah, I wish you didn't break those mirrors at first, huh?
I'm sorry.
Wait, so should we break the mirrors
No.
or no?
No, don't break the mirrors.
It's worked so great. What do you mean? You should do it again. And with
That's
that,
really bad.
and with that, Rayla, you're up again. What do you do?
That's fine. I feel like the huddling works. I'm gonna stay here
Okay.
with the team, with the squad, and I'm just gonna ready the same action. If it comes close, I'm gonna hit it.
All right. You do that. Anything else? That's your action. You still have your bonus action and your free action.
That is true. But I have no idea. It's not standing tall.
All right. Andre, you're up once more. The creature seems to have retreated to another mirror.
All right.
Further away. Further away.
I'm gonna cast Bane again.
Oh yeah.
All right. You must be running out of spell slots by now.
I've only used 2.
Okay. So you
I have one more.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
bad, but that's what it is. Alright.
Spell slot.
just need, I'll get there.
That's an 11 plus. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, actually failed your DC.
Nice. It has
And
a
it
minus
is now
D4 to all
8.
attack rolls and saving throws.
All right. How does it look?
Well, I mean, okay, I'm outlined. So it'll just be like a black mist kind of coming out of his mouth, and then it like kind of stays in the air for a second, and then it like locks onto it, and then just juts straight at it, and like wraps around it.
Let's see. As the creature filled you with light before, so too do you fill it with your darkness. And you can see the blue outline being corrupted by your curse, Andre, as the being of pure light is muffled by your darkness.
Huh.
Anything else?
My action. So, I forgot, I have this. I will bardically inspire Rayla.
That's a good save.
What?
Yeah.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah. I need someone to hit it.
I guess so.
Right. And that's your turn?
Yes.
The creature bursts once more from its mirror. It seems to have realized the danger that going straight for you guys poses. And you can see its long, slender, sharp arm pick up a small volley of the glass shards.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Throw them at you. Everyone make a dex save, please.
We should not be here.
Of course, okay, 26. Of course I get a natural 20 for this.
Nice. Do you have evasion yet?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm never gonna get evasion.
I got a 13.
I think it's my inspiration, right? To reroll it.
13, 21, and?
Question. I think it's my inspiration to reroll this, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. You can use Bardic Inspiration for this. You can also use your inspiration for this if you want.
So reroll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so that's your inspiration.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
That's a real damn shame. Alright, Andre, you managed to avoid most of the shards of glass, and you only take... and you only take 2 points of slashing damage, managing to avoid most of them. However, the ones you avoid manage to find their way to Mavis and Rayla, who both take 4 points of slashing damage. The shards of glass embed themselves fairly deeply into both of you, Mavis and Rayla. Andre, however, you're clean as a fiddle.
Alright. Nice. Not nice, actually.
And that will actually be the end of the creature's turn, as it lurches to another mirror. And you can see its face looking down.
Mhm.
looking up at you from the Shards of Glass, both for you and Mavis and Rayla. As it keeps on darkly, forward and backwards, from shard to shard to shard. That's the end of its turn. Mavis, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom on it.
Right. Is there a range for that? It
That
has-
range is 60 feet, and it's about a 10-foot sphere.
10 feet? Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
That's
The
cool.
casting point is 60, and then within it's 10 feet. But yeah, and yeah, it's a con save of 16.
All right. At this
It's-
point, you'll have to choose if you want to have a target you can hurt or a target you can heal in it.
Okay.
All of you are huddled together.
Oh, none of us are in range.
Exactly. None of you are enraged to get the healing. While
Okay.
in the
Fuck.
area. Deal damage.
Okay, I thought Andre might have been range. Okay,
No. you're
and
not.
it's too late to take back the spell. So do I want to damage or help?
We need to kill this thing.
Okay,
Kill
I'll do
it, kill it,
damage.
kill it.
It's only 2d6, guys.
It's something.
That's all we need.
And it's magic damage.
We've
Okay.
done nothing.
Okay.
Better idea than trying to hit a being of light with sharp metal.
What
Okay,
else do
yeah.
you want from
Okay.
us?
Okay, yeah.
Anything else?
You
Roll
guys, I did backup support spells. Okay, yeah, that's alright. I'm gonna attack the light creature then.
That's an 8 for the con save.
Alright, so it's a 2d6.
It's something. Please roll high.
Okay, first was a 6.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
That's
Roll
already
a
more.
second.
That's already average. So anything else is better.
Yeah, you do
10
a
points. 10 points of necrotic.
good.
Nice.
How does it look?
So you see a much less saturated, darker hue of the pale blue from before, kind of emulate out, and any small little plants or stems that might have been coming through any sort of cracks start withering away. It seems as if this entire area is a bit almost grayscale.
I see. And as the corruption spreads, it reaches into the mirror. And you can see once more the being of light, now once coated by Andre's shadows, now seems rotting a bit. Its slide fades a bit. And you do see, it does seem to have done some damage to it, as it recoils somewhat. Changes to a mirror further away from you. Furthest from you. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, Rayla, you're up.
Okay. So is it the creature sitting in a mirror right now?
Yep. With the mirror furthest away from Mavis. So about 20 feet into the room.
Okay. That's an idea. Okay, I'm gonna move like farther, like across the room, kind of like, yeah, just like across the room,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then to like the sides, like the left wall, and then I'm gonna like put away my axe and then take out my bow.
Okay.
Then this is such a strange idea. Okay, I'm gonna ready an action again. If I see the creature bouncing from mirror to mirror, I'm gonna try to fire an arrow at it.
I see. Will it be a special arrow?
Yeah, I think Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to make that a grasping arrow if it does hit.
Okay.
Want me to read that out? Or...
Yeah, give me just 1 second to try and find the exact bit of that. You said a grasping arrow, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, fine. I found it. Alright. Anything else?
No, I think.
Alright. Andre, you're up. The creature is staying in the mirror furthest away from this place where you guys are.
Alright.
Now it's been coated by 2 separate coats of darkness.
Okay.
And the pure light it once shed so much is now withering away somewhat. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move a bit closer to it, but from the opposite side of Rayla.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it. It needs to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
That's a nat 20. I am sorry.
Alright.
It's been a while since I rolled one of these. I'm sorry, Andre.
Alright. Then that's... Well, then I'll Bardically Inspire Rayla, and then that's it. Me.
He is already bardically
Yeah,
inspired.
yeah, do that.
Oh. Then I'll do it on Mavis then.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Now it's the creature's turn. As it sees you, Rayla, take a step forward, changing your equipment. I'm getting ready to strike, looking everywhere. It too bursts from a mirror underneath you to try and attack you. You get to attack first, however. The advantage from the Fair Fire is cancelled out by the disadvantage from being within 5 feet of it and attacking with a bow. Roll to hit.
I don't have disadvantage, correct?
You just gotta roll to hit.
Yeah, just a straight roll.
Okay, yeah. Yep, 27.
A 27. Is that a crit?
No.
Oh.
Darn. That would have been good. That would have been real good. Alright, roll for damage.
Yeah. That's a 10 for the regular arrow.
Oh, I forgot.
And then,
When it needs to make a dex save, doesn't it?
1 second. And it
That's
takes...
a 6, so it failed.
Man, did I even need to cast Bane?
Poor Andre.
He either rolls too high or too low.
I'm sorry, I don't control dice.
No, I'd be like that.
I said 10 last time, so that's 19. So that's 10 damage and then just 9 poison damage.
I have written nothing because of shuffling the papers from Darius' side. You're
Sorry.
You're good. I said it takes 10 regular damage and then it takes an extra 9 poison damage.
Okay. How does it look as your arrow shoots and hit him straight in the forehead?
When Rayla pulls back her bow, it looks like the arrow starts getting like covered in like dead vines, and there's sparks of like purple light emanating from it. And once it hits the creature, it just kind of bursts, and there's vines all around it on the ground.
As the arrow and the vines connect, you can see them spread over the being. And it loses one of its arms. It seems to have been very well damaged. It goes to hit you as well. And that's nat 20 because of the damn, I'm sorry, that's a nat 20. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Oh no, I rolled max! That's a 20. Oh, you take 24 points as it is doubled from the crit.
That's fine.
The
I didn't
creature
go to
reaches its hand deep into your skull, grasping for the very first memory you have. What does it see?
my very first memory. It probably sees Rayla sitting at her dining table waiting for dinner. Her family's just in the kitchen, they're cooking, her sister's in the living room.
Let's see.
She's probably like 5.
This memory flashes with an immense, pure light as the claws embed themselves into your skull and rip out. There doesn't appear to be any physical damage, but you've received some heavy damage. The creature slinks back into the mirror, clearly having sustained a lot of damage. And that's the end of its turn. Mavis, you're up. The creature has once more retreated to the furthest extent it can. This time, however, from Rayla. You can see it loitering in one of the mirrors that's hung up on the walls.
Are you okay, Rayla?
No, oh, that was bad.
Oh god, okay, Alright, here, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at the 2nd level.
Oh, damn it.
It's my last 2nd level spell. Was that 2d8? Okay. It's an 8. That's a 5. So we're 11 plus 5, you get 16 points back.
Woo! Oh, God, thanks, Mavis. That was. You did that.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm getting my turn.
Alright, Rayla, you're up once more. The creature has slinked away, clearly injured, but only after dealing you some hefty damage. What do you do?
Wait, is it teleporting?
From mirror to mirror, yes.
Oh, okay.
It's teleporting me to Mara.
You want to shoot an arrow?
I was just asking. It's like it's not sitting in a mirror. It's teleporting from mirror to mirror. Is what you said?
It teleported from the mirror that was close to you to the mirror that is furthest away from you. Right now, it's for the moment.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll just ready another action we to move if it tries to.
Right, so like last turn?
Yeah. If it tries to move out of the mirror.
Alright, is it going to be a normal arrow or a special?
I'm gonna make it an enfeebling arrow.
Okay.
I'll read that or.
Alright.
Oh, also, on its turn, if it has from the last arrow, it has like brambles, so if it doesn't get rid of those, it takes an extra 2d6 damage.
Each time it moves.
I also get to
Andre, you're up. What do you do?
Alright, since they're closer to each other, I'm gonna have to go back to old reliable of moving close to them and holding my attack.
Yeah.
Actually,
Turtle buddies!
okay, this is weird. If I hold my attack, I have a dagger. Do I have to state beforehand if I'm throwing the dagger or not, or can I change it depending on what range he's in? Because I don't know if that's like a rules as written like situation at all. So I think that's just your call.
I'll say you can say so long as you attack. You don't have to specify if you're gonna attack at close range or at long range, so long as you say you attack.
Okay, I'm gonna move within 20 feet of them, and then I'm going to hold my dagger attack.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope, unfortunately.
That'll be your turn. The creature is clearly now very much unlikely to attack you specifically, Rayla. It goes, however, for Mavis. Alone. You see it bursting from the shard of glass embedded into your leg. It bursts forward. And both Rayla and Andre get their opportunity attack. Andre first. Roll to hit.
Oh wait, I need to
Roll
roll
good
concentration for that Bane. Hold on. Well, Bane falls.
Oh,
Alright, but the dagger, though. I have advantage, right? Is Fairy Fire still up?
Fairy Fire is still up.
Okay.
actually, is it?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I got an 8.
Oh yeah, it was Mavis.
I haven't gotten more than 10 damage. I only got 2 damage in the very beginning. And I have 6 more turns with it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I rolled an 8 and a 7.
Dear God, Andre, poor guy.
Shit, more triggers for one.
Throw your dagger to try and get the creature. What you missed, you just barely managed to avoid hitting Mavis as well. And your dagger ricochets harmlessly on the floor. And now it's Rayla's. She shoots her arrow. What do you get?
25.
That will hit. Is that with advantage?
Yeah. The first one was a 16.
Yeah. Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Regular damage is 10. I need to do the 2d6 necrotic damage. You also need to do a con save, or I don't know if this counts, or the damage dealt by its weapon attacks is half until the start of the next turn.
That's a 17.
Now, passes.
So it's 10 regular damage and what do you say for the magic damage? The necrotic damage?
Yeah, the necrotic damage is 8.
8. Your arrow sinks into it, and once more shadows spread from it. At this point, it's barely emitting any light at all. Then it seems to be very much in trouble, as its movements to try and grasp you, Mavis, slow down considerably. It still does go for the attack, however. And that's a 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Nice.
Let's go!
It tries to sink its claw deep into you, but you manage to move out of the way. And it misses completely, instead going through the stone wall of the building. After seeing the lack of its attack, it moves away once more, and bounces from sharn to sharn to sharn to sharn on the floor. And that's the end of its turn. Mavis, you're up.
Okay.
The creature's bounces have actually gone significantly slower, and it seems very close to dying.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm a dramatic bitch. Let's do this.
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna be Moonbeam?
It's getting Moonbeam at 3rd level.
Oh!
Gotta ask, am I in that radius?
It's only 5 feet.
Okay.
Is this the first moonbeam?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't think you've done it before.
No, this is your first Moonbeam.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, okay, it's a con save.
Alright. That's a... Oh, that's an 18.
I'm sorry, an 8 does not beat
It's 18.
a 16.
18.
Oh, 18? 18 does beat it.
I thought she was about to say, sorry, 18 doesn't pass, and I was like, excuse me?
One day it won't. Not today, though. Okay. Oh, that sucks. So you see, like, these, like... It's like this silver bluish light, like, start to emit, and then it just putters out. Fuck.
The light fills the mirror on which it is, and the shadows surrounding the creature seem to go away somewhat. Its light begins to glow, a bit stronger,
Oh no.
Oh, boom.
as it takes your radiant damage. You said the exact amount was?
Oh shit, I forgot it's half or blah 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 as much. Oh, it's only half! Oh fuck, I'm so stupid. So, higher level, it takes 2d or half as much, so I need to do 3d10. On, I am missing a die. Okay. So that's a 6. That's a 4. And that's a 7, so 17, having it going down 1, so that's what, 8 damage?
And it regains 8 HP
Fuck!
as the radiant energy fills it.
Shit, okay.
Light begins to grow stronger once more. Anything else?
I'm gonna drop that concentration then immediately.
Terrible shot to use your radiant damage attack on this particular enemy.
I was like, I couldn't tell if it was a construct or if it was just whatever. Okay.
Wait, you dropped Fairy Fire?
I had to drop Fairy Fire for that,
Oh.
but on top of that, I'm gonna drop the Moonbeam concentration immediately.
Really? You're up. A creature seemed to be within an inch of its life, but it's regained strength now, thanks to Mavis.
Only half its strength.
Yeah, then I feel like, I should do it better. Okay.
Do I have another dagger?
I feel like I should. Well, one, I'm gonna go back to the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit next to them, and then there's nothing greater than readying an action for when it moves out of a mirror.
Alright. Anything else?
Other than that, no, yeah.
Alright, you do so. Andre, you're up. Rail has moved away, gone back to Mavis, ready to an arrow.
Hey, I'm gonna take out my other dagger. I'm gonna do what I did last turn. I'm gonna hold my action. Do it for an attack. Ooh man, I don't think I did any damage to him yet.
That's
That's
not
okay.
a single point of damage. I am sorry.
It's funny. Until I die, but you know.
You're not near death, are you?
He definitely hit me really hard.
Yeah, but I gave you back, like... What, a third of it? No, 2/3 of it?
Oh, you didn't heal me, you healed Rayla.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Yeah, you did the lesser restoration, but...
Yeah, okay.
And the creature, once more, reaches its hand forward on the ground and grasps about half of the mirror shards on it and throws them at both you, Mavis, and Rilla. Andre, you're a bit out of the way for that, so you don't have to make the save.
But
Please make a dex save.
So it's not even nicer to me now, even though I directly healed it? Okay.
DC
Yep,
1.
all like a friend. Are we doing a dex save? Okay.
Yeah, dex save.
I think it was a nice.
I
See.
got 14. Oh!
Good. 14's good.
14's good?
14's good.
Also got a 14.
That's good. And you take 3 points of slashing damage. As it throws the mirror shards, you manage to avoid most of them, this time being ready. Rayla, you deflect quite a few of them with your bow, and Mavis, you just managed to use your bracers to just move away a few of the ones that might have hit you. Otherwise, most of them hit you.
I Wonder Woman it.
You did. And that's the end of the creature's turn. Mavis, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna cast. Chill touch. I'll cast chill touch. Got it.
Alright. I'll be honest with you. 12 damage. Gotta do
So-
12 damage.
I gotta do 12.
Gotta do 12.
Okay, well, I
So
first have to
you-
roll to hit it.
Yeah. So roll for it.
Yeah. Okay, that is a that is a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a 2d8.
That could work.
Good work.
Okay,
You're good.
you got this.
Stats are not in its favor though. Okay, that's a 7.
Ooh,
Okay, that's good. Gotta roll a 5.
That was a 5. Holy shit.
How does it
I-
die?
Okay. Mavis kind of just holds up her hand, and from it you see a ghastly, like, skeleton hand come out and shoot for where the like constrict's throat would be, and squeeze. And I don't know what else happens after that, but that's what it looks like.
And as it squeezes, the shadows that were enrobing the creature fade away quickly, like ash or dust, vanishing into nothingness. And only the being of light remains. Only very much different. It flows from the mirror, and which it once was, now nothing more than an effervescent liquid. Of a white so pure that it will remain visible even in the purest darkness. There's about half a liter on it. Well, of it on the floor. Around an eighth of a gallon. And initiative is over. All of you can feel decent power. That odd white liquid. And just looking at it, a desire to know, to learn, tells you.
They can't see me right now, so I'm gonna walk over, just take some of it and drink it. Revenge.
How did I not see this coming? Roll a con save.
Yeah. Let's go. Wow. Okay. 20.
like a 12-year-old.
Well, we could choose to fail.
I got 20.
Okay.
Wait, double. Do you want to fail? Like, do you want to redo this?
No,
It's too late.
Okay.
I'm good.
No, I have inspiration.
Oh, I see.
You're gonna force me to reroll.
I could. I'm asking you.
I am so down if you do that. That's so funny.
Doesn't roll above a 10 for
Okay,
the entire
roll
session.
again.
The
Roll
one time
again.
he gets a 20,
All right,
he's
let's
forced to
go.
reroll.
Let's see what I get. Okay, it's not. Okay, 17.
Damn it.
That's, yeah. As you go and take a big slurp of liquid, licking it straight from the floor. Mavis and Rayla, you see a bit of the liquid move. And Andre, it tastes burning, like the sun, but very much unlike fire. It tastes itself very much only that. Of pain. And only of it. It's excruciating. You don't, however, have any other symptom besides that pain. From your eyes, your vision changes. Instead of seeing only the pure grays. Looking everywhere, looking around you, you see very much the details. From Mavis, you can see a rot from very, very close to her core. You can also see a bit of the same beige gray that you saw before. From Rayla, you see in her light pink. You see in her also. Oh, sorry. a bit of orange, like a flame in amber, coddled by that pearl tone.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
like spit off to the side a bit. Just well done.
And as you
I'm
spit
done.
out that part, one phrase burns into your mouth, burns into your mind as well. A stray bit of knowledge that lock cut, removed from the scalp and laid to rest with one who enters the wood will allow them to fully go in, as due to the affection of one of the hours of the wood, one who enjoys the separation of lock from scalp. The phrase burns clearly into your mind, into something that you'll never forget, never be able to forget. The taste exits your mouth as you spit it out. It's still very much painful. It feels as though someone crushed your tongue into a purple pink mob. Just mulch a dessert.
Ow.
Did you drink it?
You drank it again?
Andre does not respond.
Okay. I am going to rummage through one of my pouches and pick out a vial from my herbalism kit, and I'm gonna go to the liquid and try to scoop some of it up in the vial.
Alright, you do so. How do you scoop it up?
Gonna just kind of scrape the vial against the floor with the liquid and make a scoop up motion.
Alright.
If I really don't get anything in there, I'm gonna use my hands.
Alright, now you can get a good bit of it
Yeah.
without your hands. However, there's a bit of it that would be hard to get without scraping it. But you can easily fill up a good 2 vials with it.
Can you take one of my cups from my cooking supplies to get a bit more?
One of your cups from your cooking
Like,
supply.
are there cups in the cooking supplies? Like, can I just scoop up just a bit?
I don't think there
Probably
are.
spoons if you want that.
Okay, never mind then. I wanted it for storage because I thought about doing it again.
Does it just taste like burning, or did you see a vision this time? Wait, actually, before I ask that, from a very quick glance, how does this liquid compare to like the paint-like stuff we saw before?
The paint and this are actually fairly similar in their essence, in their influence. The paint itself seems to be some sort of perhaps watered down or much less powerful version of this. This thick, white, yellow liquid, very much does resemble it otherwise. It seems much more powerful. Just looking at it, you feel a desire to learn more about it. Whereas there was nothing.
Alright. Can I Arcana check it by tasting it?
Yeah, roll Arcana. Save too.
Nope. 2 for 1, guys.
At some point, I swear to God, y'all are just gonna find actual deadly poison and go, ooh, I wonder how it tastes.
We'll
It's
develop an
fine, I don't-
immunity.
Alright, okay,
Or die trying.
So on my con save, I got a 8. On my Arcana, I got
Roll the Arcana with disadvantage.
with a disadvantage. Okay. I got a 10.
As you take a slurp of the liquid, pain immediately fills you, uncontrollable, unrestrainable. It goes down your throat, and you feel like a million knives stabbing from the inside to the outside. It feels like you're bleeding. It feels completely horrifying. This is one of, but not the most pain you've been in. It's terrible, and you have hardly any energy to get your thoughts in order as you try to analyze the magic of this thing. You just can't bring yourself to make a good analysis of it. Just be completely focused on just the pain.
Oh, Mavis is gonna like kind of collapse her knees and clutch her head then.
Oh, did you drink it?
What?
How does it? He's gonna like squat down next to her and go, oh, how does it feel?
Mavis doesn't acknowledge you.
Andre takes that as a win.
God. I really need to figure out a better way to test things other than just drinking them.
Why don't you do it? I'm fine.
No, don't do it. Okay. The stuff we had earlier, that's like a watered down version of, and I'm gonna point to liquid. I can't even say it.
Alright.
Watered down, man. I mean, except for the excruciating pain, I didn't collapse.
But this one affects you for some reason, Layla.
I mean, I didn't get a vision or anything, it's just pain.
It does hurt a lot. You want to try?
I think I'm alright.
That's a good choice.
Well, what do we do with it?
Yeah, Andre, I don't think you did it right.
Oh, I didn't do it right? Is there any left on the floor?
You'll have to really lick the floor thoroughly.
I'm going to do it. I don't care. I'm going to do it on the floor.
Oh my god. Roll another con save.
Bet.
You can choose to fail.
I can. Well, I rolled a natural 20.
God!
I was like, oh yeah, I should do that before I rolled, but
I keep trying to give us reasons for you to go and drink it. You keep succeeding and not getting horribly wounded.
You know, it's like the old saying. None of your fancy tricks can equate the luck of a sheer chronic dumbass.
Yeah, I don't know the consequences, so they can't harm me.
As you go and lick the floor as much as you can, picking up as much of it as you can, it feels like nails being driven into your tongue. Each and every second you spend on the floor just licking it up is absolute torture. But you're okay. You managed to keep on licking it up.
Spit. He'll like spit on the ground again and go, see?
Okay.
Nothing. As he like collapses.
Did you just lick the floor?
He's just coughing as he's just like, man, that hurt.
Mavis seems to be a bit better once Andre starts coughing. Perks up a little bit.
I did what I had to do, Rayla.
Did you see anything either time at least?
Oh, well, I mean, I saw that you got a lot of, yeah, Rayla has a lot of, like, pink and orange on her.
Yeah, we saw that when the last time we all had a vision. Anything else?
I did. Okay, you had a lot of rot on you. I don't know what that means, but I don't think it's good.
At this point, Andre, you can still see the colors. All around you in this room, you can still see the walls coated in thick yellow light. To the other two, it just seems like stone. The light has reverted. And looking at Mavis closely, you can see the white of before. On your last with the horned axe. And this time it's much paler. leaves full room for the corruption.
You get wait, is he visible?
Nah, he's invisible.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just see us, no vision or anything like last time.
I see the colors. I mean, this place is also super bright, like a lot, like yellow.
Yeah, I could have assumed that.
Could you?
I mean, why else would it become ridiculously bright when we entered it?
Okay, fair enough. I was trying to catch you on some.
And our compass is tinted yellow. And we entered the domain of some light creature. And we have an extreme thirst for knowledge. Do you want me to keep going? I can.
Andre has started searching the room. He, like, as soon as she started, like, as soon as she got to the second reason, he's like, okay, this is gonna go on for a while.
Maybe it doesn't know though.
Yeah, he's just gonna go search the room.
I can keep going if you want. Hello?
Oh yeah, just yeah, go for it.
You hear that from the other fucking character. Andre, you looking for something in particular?
No, he's just searching the room to see if he missed anything last time.
You know, if I deafen myself, I'll never have to hear him.
Investigation, Andre.
Alrighty. 16.
Not bad. You rummage through the room, and you find there's not so much here. The only 2 points of attraction would be the table and a small box on it, as well as the huge telescope. Looking closely at the box, you find there are some initials carved on it. It doesn't seem to be to be anything too odd. It's a T and a G.
Okay.
The carving itself does seem to be rather good quality, but nothing to write home about. It's just normal stuff.
Alrighty. Other than that, he'll just be like, well, great job, everyone. So you two go do whatever you need to do to prepare. I will be up here for a bit.
Prepare?
I don't know, to leave or something? I don't know. Just get out.
I'm okay.
Excuse me?
Oh, that was the bot. Oh,
Yeah.
I was wondering.
I mean, also, I could leave. I mean, you couldn't tell the difference, really.
I'm just gonna, like, sit here for a second. Don't mind me.
Fine. He's gonna fish into his bag, and he's gonna pull out that broken seashell that he has.
Give me a sec. Oh god, the one section I don't have it pulled up. Alright. You pull out the seashell.
There you go. Alright. He's gonna take 10 minutes to cast Identify on it.
Oh, I see. You do. What does it look like, this casting of Identify this time?
He's humming a song. An old song that he used to with the person he got this from whenever he was researching.
I see. You sing it. The hum starts. And with the 10 minutes, it grows. You find it hard to stop. The beat grows and grows and grows. The seashell itself does seem to be some sort of protecting charm. the no, sorry. The the half of it seems to be linked to another one that's very far away. The message on it. No, wait, hold on. Just one moment. Message of the song that emanates from it isn't exactly clear. You can tell through this magic that is in another tongue. A tongue you've never heard before. A tongue you don't feel anyone has ever heard before. You can tell that this thing, as long as this half remains unbroken, the other one will persevere. But so long as whoever bears this begins to break, to falter, this too will break as well, and heal them, save them, and break the other half, dooming it. You can tell with this evaluation of the magic that the song, the music from it, can bring one to somewhere else. Somewhere they won't have any choice but to return from. And in this song, you can feel strongly the beating of many hearts. And that's pretty much all of this Identify can tell you.
All right, he's gonna put the seashell back and turn around and hoping that they did not hear him.
They very much did.
Oh, that has a very different tone. Should I roll to see how good the humming was? Because that could either be really creepy.
You can roll for it, and you can decide if it's creepy or not.
Okay.
It's working.
Oh, I got a natural one.
Oh, so yeah, it's real creepy. It's not particularly good either. It's just enough for it to be disturbing, almost like nails on chalkboard.
You good, dude?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Okay.
It's been a while.
You sing professionally?
I did.
I mean, whatever makes you happy, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Pursue your passions, yeah.
Shut. You know what? I want to throw something. I'm gonna. Do I have? I'm gonna throw a bag of ball bearings at Rayla.
Oh my god, is the bag open?
No, it's just a bag of
Okay.
ball bearings.
The Rayla, you see a bag materialize headed straight for you. Andre, roll to hit.
$19.
Yeah, that
You can roll
is.
with advantage, in fact, since you're in effort.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, it's 19.
I see. And Rayla, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as the bag collides straight onto your face.
Andre, why?
That's what you get being rude.
You guys do it all the time. I just wanted to try it out.
And it was good. It warranted me throwing this bag of, he opens it, ball bearings.
Oh, God.
Hey, you know, at least I didn't threaten to kill you.
Oh, yeah.
just like over that now? Is that
I mean, I'm over it.
Yeah, of course you're over it.
What? I trust you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not the problem. I don't think you should have any issues here. It should be me.
Well, do you still have issues with me after this time?
Not really, but I want to.
Well, don't force it. It's not healthy.
Yeah.
I'm saying this with care.
I don't trust that. He starts to go down the stairs.
We can't tell.
Oh, he's not hiding. It's just creaking.
We really gotta figure that out.
maybe we can put like paint on him?
Or bell. Oh, the paint might work.
I do have a bell. I don't know where I got it from. I think it was just in like my burglar's bag.
Your
Yep.
burglar bag?
Yeah, I think I have a standard bell.
Oh, I like the cat.
No. I am not making Catboy Andre. Don't you dare.
Bad boy Andre.
I
You-
refuse.
I even think that far, but you put it into existence.
Ugh.
So thank you.
I thought
You've been practicing your
I immediately was like, oh, no.
Shit you think about, Daria. This is a perfect moment to start.
Start what?
You said you were practicing your art to make the most cursed shit you thought about.
No.
This is the perfect place to start.
I don't know if humanity's ready for that.
I'm not. No, I don't want to do that. I. Gonna stare at the vial. Did Andre ever cast Identify on this? Like the paint one we had?
Not from what I remember.
Great.
Why did we do that?
I did.
You did?
You did?
Yeah.
What did we learn from that?
I don't think it was anything particular.
You have a double.
Listen. I haven't taken my medicine in a while, bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
The good news is you can cast it on the new thing.
I could. But it's gonna have to require me to sing again.
That's a good point.
Do we even understand, like, why we're fighting these things?
No.
Like, why are we
Well-
doing this?
Why do we keep getting visions? Why do things?
Yeah, but, like, why are we listening to them? Like, we weren't told to come here and do this. We weren't told to go over there. We just assumed we had to go follow this trail or whatever.
We could stop. I guess we wanted to understand why it's happening.
Listen, every vision from this so far has been awful.
That's only you, I think.
Yeah, mine aren't too bad, honestly. They're a bit weird.
I think, for my own personal health,
Yeah.
it'd be better at this point to not go further until I understand what's happening. Cause, like, I'm all for sacrificing myself for, like, world order or something, or, like, peace.
Mhm.
But, like, if I'm like, I have... I don't know what we're doing.
We are kind of just walking around.
Or maybe she sounds so lost.
Mavis is like staring deeply at this file. She's like, if I check all of this, will you give me answers?
If only she could have spoken to someone that could give her answers.
I wanted to, but then they wanted to get out Goth. I also wanted to get armor. Mavis is just like having an existential crisis on the floor right now.
What are you two doing up there?
Mavis is having a freak here. You want to come back up and help?
Goes back up the stairs. What's your deal?
Well,
Why are we doing this?
It's something to do.
that's your reason?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bored.
Okay, but like we seem to be getting worse as this goes on, or at least I'm getting worse.
Yeah, well, things keep happening more often, and you're invisible, Andre.
Yeah. Honestly,
You're
I'd probably go back,
invisible.
honestly.
I could just go home.
I don't want to go home, but
I
Really?
don't really have a home to go back to at this point.
You guys can just come with me.
Okay. I mean this with all respect. I don't think I'd want to go back to any normal life at this point.
Oh, well, I mean, we do, like, you'd have to, like, go out and get ingredients from some interesting places.
I don't think I could do that.
Okay.
Especially because I'd be thinking about, man, what all did we leave behind? Because there's like, I mean, come on, let's be honest. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
we don't understand what any of it is.
And maybe if we keep going, we'll find it.
Where are we?
What is it? Where are we going?
I don't know. He's going to swipe one of the vials out of her hands if she lets him.
Yeah, that's a pretty loose grip.
Andre?
He's going to swipe it and go, I don't know, as he looks at it.
Do you think if, like, I douse myself in it, one of the... whatever is giving us visions will be like, this is the answer. This is what you must do.
If you want to put it on your skin, maybe you can put it on your hand or something?
I'm going to start ritually casting Identify while they talk about this.
Like, because, like, there's... Okay, so, like, my visions have kind of changed. I don't know about you guys, but, like, I started in a throne room.
Mm-hmm.
The Moss dude, who's, like, joined my army.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard from him in a while. I think he's a dude. They refer to him as King. And then there was the bird with a bow tie. Who was like, what?
And a very nice top.
And a very nice top hat, very dapper dresser. And
Mhm.
he was like, laughed, and I think he liked me, but he's like, I don't know what you are. Or how you're here. And I was like, I don't know either. And he's like, oh, Lantern's my brother. Or something with
bird?
Lantern is my brother. And then
The
he's like, we'll
bird?
meet again. And then said something about my soul being behind the white wall. Or gateway, or whatever. And now...
Oh god. Okay. No, this is great. You're telling us what's happening.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sense of this, because if we're going off these visions, however, and then we met the creepy fortune teller dude, who's like, yes, come and... I forget the title right now, but it was like... something... Woman who lived twice. It wasn't that, but something about me defying death, and... he's like, I can't wait to see what you grow into. And
Andre's trying his best to keep his focus to cast the spell while she's saying this, because he's just progressively going, what?
Okay.
um,
And that the person we met in Trigoth, that weird guard person,
Tomas. Yeah.
Tomas, his eyes. I'm
They're
pretty
pink.
sure he was I'm pretty sure he was in one of my visions.
And he gave us the paint. And he was
He
like,
gave us
go
the
and do this. And was like, I watch you grow and ripen. And that doesn't sound good.
That
Is
vision
that
I
the good
had-
thing? And then there's a whole thing with Mr. Minotaur and the purple thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like things are happening and like I don't know what's happening. Okay?
Please, whatever's out there, I just want one, like, sense of direction. Like, none of this cryptic lightning bullshit when we try to paint things. You want me to do your bidding? At least tell me what it is that you want me
Mavis
to
is
need you
laying
to
on
do.
the ground, screaming this into the air of an observatory floor. What do you want
God
from me?
damn it! If you want me to do this for you, at least tell me what I'm doing.
Like, there's certain things that they keep repeating at us, like the forest and the white gates and the senseless beast or
That's not
heartbeat.
enough. In what world is that nearly enough? So if they want me to get off my ass from here and do anything, they better give me some goddamn answers. And Mavis is crossing her arms at this point, just fully lying on the ground.
And I was like, sitting with her, like she's like knees bent here, and maybe she's like, being like, what do I do about this?
What are they gonna do? Kill me again for asking what they want me to do?
They could do anything, because
Yeah, like tell me what it is they need me to do instead of like I don't understand all the riddles.
we could go back to a place we've been before. Maybe that could
I don't
help.
think we can.
Not like a vision, but location.
No, I meant I physically don't think we can go to some of them.
Why?
How many towns have we run out of now?
Oh,
One.
You're at 2 right now.
Two,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
at
you're
two.
at 3. You're at 3. Sorry. Yeah, you're
we
at 3.
forgot Isis, and then
The
keep
original
going.
village,
Oh, yeah,
we kinda just
you're at 4.
ditched.
Yeah, you're at 4, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, no, I think we got chased out of 2.
Yes.
But how many have we
Remember
run
that?
away from? And I'm sorry, but I'm not touching Trigoth with the end of my bow staff. You understand this? I'm not going near that man.
he might have an answer for us.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
If that's what the gods deem necessary to give me answers, then I'd not know. I refuse.
Okay. Let's just looking at Aki and see if he's done yet. Okay. You could just go to where you live, yeah, and reset and recoup.
Would they even let me?
You think they really want you back?
Are you
Like-
asking me?
No, her.
Sure.
Because I'm assuming they want me, to go on this journey, and I would. I am being faithful. But we haven't been told where to go, what to ask, what. We're missing something foundational to what we're supposed to do.
Mhm.
And it seems the only way we've gotten any answers are from these visions. I don't know, I'm tired.
That's okay. I understand how you feel. I want to go on this journey as well, but you know, just kind of running around aimlessly a little bit.
How's the Identify going?
At this point, it could be complete.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Because I think from their view, the vial's gone, so I could have just drank it again and passed out.
Well, no, you said you sing when you do it.
Not all the time.
There's still a verbal component, isn't there?
Yeah, he's humming, but he's humming much quieter than before, though. After everyone's glaring review last time.
So you have completed the identify, you just don't want to admit it.
Oh, yes, I have.
Okay. With that, you learn that this liquid can be used for many things and has an influence of lantern on it. One of the particular uses, and the most preeminent, the one typically associated with it, is that to reach the wood, one can sleep in a room surrounded in only nothing but white. And that this provides a very effective way to consistently do it.
Oh, it's literal.
What? What?
They were being literal.
What do you mean?
I
was waiting for that!
He's just like, wow.
How long it was waiting for those
Dude,
words to
I
be
was,
uttered.
I can't, because my thought process was like, there's no way they mean that literally, but I'm just gonna go, they mean we actually need to sleep in a room full of just white, and this stuff will actually get us that.
I'm so happy.
We just need to paint a room.
We need to
sleep
paint
in
a
it.
room completely white.
We need.
Oh my god.
Mavis just gets up and walks out.
Oh, also,
Are
about,
you coming?
My guys, I don't know what to do. No one's telling me how we should. Oh, wow.
That's so funny.
I can't believe that.
That's so good.
Because, like, my entire thought process the whole time has been, there's no way they're being literal. Because I was like, that's weird. Sleep in a room full of white? Like, what?
Wait, when did
It
they
sounds
say
like a
sleep
metaphor.
in a room full of white?
I'm said exactly that, too.
Yeah.
What?
What?
When?
Fuck, you were there. Both of you were there.
I didn't hear it.
You were in jail. You know, he was doing his whole speech.
That was like a month ago, man. I don't remember that.
Yeah. You think I cut every word that man said to me?
Does that mean I need to cut someone's scalp off?
No, just their hair.
Oh,
Yeah,
great,
hair,
yeah.
hair.
Also, I kept trying to get you to tell us what was in the vision with the lock of hair thing, and you never did.
Well,
Okay, I'm done now.
You
It's
gotta
personal.
embrace your inner bald.
and plus, that was before he did the thing with the seashell, so...
Okay. What room are we called? Do we just need to explode it in a room? What are we doing?
I don't know. Do we
Where's
have
the
a
other
ro-
paint bucket? Let's go get it. I'm doing this now.
Wait, we don't have, like, an intact room.
Yeah.
We do.
Do-
Standing in one.
This one's kind of big, though.
I could also make a coffin. Does that count as a room?
What?
I guess
Yeah,
it
just
does.
put
It
me
has
in a
like-
coffin. Let's go.
Wait, no, hold on. How do you
it has
know how to make
all
a
of us
coffin?
together.
No, it doesn't. We can just have one person do the knowledge. I'll memorize it, and then we get out and we go.
But, I
It
mean,
doesn't
okay.
sound safe.
Even if this would work, I want to be the one to sleep in it. No? Okay, fair enough.
You want to go through it.
Wow.
I mean, it's small enough, right? If you're worried about size, we could all paint the
Can we do
room.
3 coffins? 3 separate ones.
Well, I mean, we are in a village. They probably have some somewhere lying around.
Let's just go find them.
Back in like the houses, there's not a single intact room.
In the village, there's not really anything too intact, you
And,
know.
and we only
The,
have 2 vials.
No, we have the other paint too.
That's true. Okay, I mean, I guess we could try to figure out if that's enough.
Well, I mean, that's a watered down version, so maybe we can dilute this a bit to increase the volume. Okay. Or is there a closet in here?
A closet? Yes, there are definitely closets.
In the observatory, is there a closet?
No, there's no.
Fuck.
No, it's a round room, bro. There's no closet.
Not even by this, like, underneath the stairs?
What you see is what you get.
Okay, well, let's go find an intact closet.
Okay.
Can't believe we're doing this.
You go from building to building, and you find that in the end, the building that was best preserved, there is indeed a small closet.
Alright,
That is pretty much still intact. The door does have a bit of a crack in the center, but mostly intact.
okay. So what we do is we clean out the closet,
Uh-huh.
and then we paint it.
I see. The closet is about big enough for one of you to fit it.
Dang it! I was gonna see if I could hide in there.
Cool. None of it. Wait, what if I go in my gaseous form?
We have to sleep.
Yeah, if you can sleep in it,
I can sleep in my form, I think.
can you?
How long does it last?
An hour.
You can't sleep in it.
I can't sleep in it. Well, I don't sleep in anyway, so I guess I'm not going in.
Aha! So I can go sleep in it.
I want to do it too.
Okay.
You could just technically, like, if you just squeezed a lot, you could both be.
Alright, yeah, no, we're all alright. Then you guys go in and squeeze.
But it would be a challenge to fall asleep.
It's gonna be so hard for Andre.
It's fine. I'll just knock you guys out.
He's so lanky. It's like like sleeping on a
Do you
plane.
want me to hit you in the head?
No.
Oh wait. Maybe. Okay. What we could do.
Andre suddenly appear in front of you. As Andre, your vision reverts back to normal.
Ow. Okay. Oh. Nice.
Oh. You're back.
You can see
Great.
it.
You sound so happy.
Maybe this is just in a mood.
I'm gonna
Alright.
pick up my daggers.
Okay, so if you guys want, either you can fall asleep naturally, I can knock you out, or I can find drugs.
I'm gonna sleep naturally.
Okay. I can probably find some, like, lavender or some bullshit for you to smell.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
actually, that sounds really nice.
Yep. Okay. Do you want me to help paint the room, or clean it out, or do you guys got this?
I mean, Rayla's good at painting, isn't she?
I paint.
Well,
How can we help you?
We're just painting the inside of the side, so let's just bring the pot of paint and just
Yeah, okay,
But-
we're painting this room now.
paint the closet. Yes.
Yeah, the closet.
I still can't get over that. It's like he was being literal.
No, don't think about it. Ignore it.
I think it's great, you know, like
Next time.
that's the most complex riddle of all. It's like, what does he mean by sleep in a room of wine?
What do we do?
I don't even remember that. Okay.
I didn't hear it. I don't remember that either.
I don't remember at all.
It's
Next
recorded.
time I see this man, I'm punching him.
I think.
So that's actually kind of on you, though.
I am either wild shaping or enhancing ability, and I am punching him.
I love it. I was wondering for how many sessions you'd go before realizing it. I was wondering if you ever would. I'm gonna be honest, it had been a few.
Okay. How long would it take to paint this closet?
You could definitely do that pretty quickly. An hour or two. Yeah, it's a pretty small closet, honestly.
Alright.
The question is here, do you have anything to paint with?
We have paintbrushes.
Yeah, Rayla has painter's tools.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, fantastic.
I have random things ready for
Worst thing comes to worst, I just chuck the vial at the wall.
and we use our hands to smear it.
I guess that could work.
It'd just be burning.
Fine.
Nothing can burn more
And then the
than
rage.
Mavis's anger. But the pure...
Or we can use a cloth to spread it. There's things we could do.
Yeah, it's fine. We got this.
Let's see. So an hour and a half passes, and during that time, you painted. You painted good. It'll probably take a little while to completely dry out. Not too long though. If you can aerate the space, an hour or two more, it should be good.
Alright.
Okay, so while you guys sleep in here, I'll just go rest in the room, I guess. Do you want, like, blankets or pillows?
Is there... I guess a blanket would be nice.
Okay, do you need, like, a bedtime? Nah. Okay.
There's definitely not enough space for any of you to like sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
If either of you wanted to like curve into a ball on the floor, technically you could, but the other one would have to like stand on you.
Let's see, what can I do? Do I have a sleep spell? I do not have a sleep spell.
It's probably good. I guess I'm gonna have to be on the floor, aren't I?
Wait,
What?
out of curiosity, Andre, how hurt are you still?
I'm gonna fucking.
He's hurt. He's not bloody, but he's hurt.
Okay, if I wanted to make you unconscious.
Are you
Maybe-
going to knock me out? Is that what we're doing here?
Fuck out of him.
I am asking for permission first, but yes, I'm proposing this.
Fine.
Cool. How many times do I need to beat you with my stick?
You would have to hit, like, okay, above game he has 22 hit points.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna hurt so much. Just don't hit me in the head, please.
That's a very nice precedent, doesn't it?
I'd rather have broken ribs than a broken skull.
Can I non-lethally?
I can't believe this. I could just sleep. But no, we're doing this.
If you want to sleep, go to sleep.
Like, okay, yeah, I'll just go in and try to sleep. Like, I don't know if we
Oh,
need to do
okay.
this.
Yeah, I don't need to beat you.
Like, I don't know why that even came up.
I was just gonna shillelagh with my quarterstaff of shit done.
Eyeing him as you walk away. That will
Mavis
soon,
beating the
my
shit
time will come.
He's gonna walk in, lay down, and in the most uncomfortable way he's ever tend to sleep before. And he's gonna make the Wood Whisper mask basically just form over to where it has no facial features. It's basically just a slab of wood that he puts over his face with like small air holes, and then just pass out. Just as like a
Wait, what?
blindfold.
You want to asphyxiate yourself?
No,
No,
he
it
has
has
small
air
holes
holes.
in. Yeah, it has air holes,
Okay.
but it's like
But he's
basically just to
using it as
cover
an
his
eye
eyes.
mask. He's
Okay,
using it
what-
as an eye mask.
And during this, what are Mavis and Rayla doing?
Mavis is gonna go do her rest thing.
Okay, what about
Um,
Rayla?
God, why? How did I get here? Well, I was also gonna climb to the. I forgot the. What is it again? Closet. I was gonna call it a cupboard.
Covered under the stairs.
He's also gonna climb to the closet and then.
Mm.
While she's doing that, she's gonna lay down as
Yeah.
much as she can.
So you lie
Mavis grabs a
down,
couple blankets for you guys.
So you lie down on Andre.
On. Is there
There's-
no space to
there's
be beside him?
there's no space. If two people want to be in there, they can while standing. But if they want to like lie down or sleep, like the only
Shit.
way is like to curl into a little ball, and
We
then
can
they
put
only
the-
like curl on them
Yeah.
or like stand on them.
We can put the closet on the floor, can't we?
Yeah.
I mean, if you change the entire building, I guess.
Can I wild shape into a tiny creature of some sort? I'll do chipmunk. Can I wild shape into a chipmunk?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going into the closet.
Okay.
Yep.
It's like Tetris.
Okay.
I just Twitter at you guys.
Andre is just trying to sleep. He is ignoring everything.
Okay, it's just kind of. I don't know how chipmunks sleep. Spin in a circle with the tail.
Aww.
How long does Wild Shape last?
2 hours.
Oh no.
That's fine. Oh, it'll be fine.
I see.
I'm gonna get crushed under the two of you.
Yes,
That's fine.
you will be.
No, we're fine.
Not if I wake up before the 2 hours.
So both Andre and Rayla, I'd like you to roll con checks to see if you can fall asleep 1 hour after waking up and in such an uncomfortable position. Daria, you don't have to roll since you are in a comfortable position for now.
I got an 11.
A con save.
That'll be good. You gotta beat 10.
20.
20? That's good. So everyone can fall asleep. Oh my god.
It's like a clown car.
Andre slept in worse.
Yeah, that's what Mavis, even if she was in normal shape, she's fine.
It's a clown car.
It is a clown closet.
It really is. You don't even know the half of it. Okay. Let me. Managing the music bots in the server is okay. So you all fall to sleep. The first one, Andre. You began attempting it. Fastest. And as you sleep, you see light. You find yourself in a now not unfamiliar wood. You find yourself treading paths, infinite paths. Paths of foggy gray, of lush bushes, of dry, dead leaves on the ground, of wood.
Huh.
It's impossible to find your way. You try and try and try. And after a moment, light begins to illuminate the way. You see, leading down a few paths. You pass between scar-barked trees. The moon passes behind the branches, though the fingers of the moon does indeed remain. In your hair, you still feel them as you stumble upon roots. You're tempted to drop on all fours, to move beyond low branches, beyond the pale wings that move deep, deep in this night. 3 paths illuminate to you. You grab a hold of your reasoning, of your logic, and stay on your 2 legs, refuse to turn back to your primal instincts, into the animal all humans once were. Down one of the paths, you see a well. It seems to glow in a deep red light. It's alluring. You can see lively moss all over it. Down another one of the paths, you see a temple of marble, half destroyed. Still, it seems to stand. And on it, you can sense history. You sense power that once was, and now is only remembered. Down the last path, you see more trees. You see more bushes. You can sense those fingers, that calling, those animalistic desires, writhing. And you can sense secrets murmured, engraved. What do you do?
I'm gonna go to the temple.
I see. You take steps, your lantern in hand, to reach this temple. As you walk and walk and walk, you arrive behind a temple, half destroyed as before, and you see 3 portraits, mirrors, as you enter. One. Within the mirror, you see a wheel, a water wheel. On it are countless pegs, turning and turning and turning and turning. The second one, you see a barren field of deep rock, burned earth. And over it, you see a bit of dark stone, almost like a flint of some kind, burning, very much burning, with deep, deep ember. All on the ground are countless small beings, countless. They grow. They grow on 2 legs. Some go to 3, to 4. Those on 2 legs learn, and they start sprouting their own fires. The last one is obscured. You see a moth devouring it. Moth, you can feel whimsy. You can feel hatred. You can feel desire. You can feel so many things. Taking a look closer at it, you see a few inklings of what was behind. The moth gives place, moves, and there you see the ocean. The ocean where you see the wheel flowing, powered by it. Looking back at where you first saw the wheel, you see the image there seems to have changed. You see a serpent with 7 heads, 7 wounds, from each of which sprouts another one, and another one. A man's power, desire, violence, hatred spread from it. In front of all those 3 mirrors, on the opposite wall, is a portrait of a handkerchief. It seems to be made of fine material, velvet, and overlooks them. From it, you feel deep, deep beating. Heart preserving, refusing change. Always keeping. What do you do?
It's not sure. He'll try to approach the handkerchief.
Alright. As you approach the handkerchief, you see, well, rather, you feel, you hear a whisper as the handkerchief itself seems to move somewhat inside the portrait. Come, learn, preserve the secrets of those who have passed, those caught by those born from light, the remnants, those who are born from stone.
Who's born from stone?
Those. And the handkerchief seems to flutter somewhat towards the paintings. For those who were. These are not all that were. There were 5. The flint, the wheel untied, the 7 coils, and the egg unhatching. When the Gloryborn came, the egg escaped, itself fleeing to the glory. The others destroyed, dismayed. The only one who still remains of those born from stone is the horned axe. Keep it deep in your heart. Palpitations, remember. And their influence, will live on through you and through countless others. Lightbugs keeping a sun-dying float. And what has brought you here? Do you seek to go further? Or are you happy to do nothing but preserve, save them, these secrets, with me?
I have nowhere to go but forward.
See, on a journey of change, a journey of growth, journey of learning. Take the flint deep within you. Accept the nature that to overcome, to become greater, one must cast away, one must change. And through it may aid you in your journey.
How do I accept it?
Go to the flint. Cast your eye deep within it. Learn the lessons it taught to your forebearers. And make them yours. Or if it is truly knowledge for its own sake you seek, then come closer, and I shall whisper you a secret left by the egg unhatched as it leapt, escaped into the glory.
I'll lean in closer.
As you lean in closer, the handkerchief seems to leap out. It covers you whole. Into your ear, you can feel the glycerin. You can feel the sound of cloth rubbing on cloth. And that sound, you hear the words. The origin of mercy. The Watchman has claimed that it can only be found in the shadows, for that is where mercy walks. In the light and knowledge, there is only place for truth. And truth must require cruelty, uncaring, lest it be simplified to a lie, obscured. The cloth begins to take you over completely. You feel lively. You can feel your heart beating in your body as well as it ever has. And you begin to wake up. Do you do anything before you do?
I'll just try to ask one question.
Go on.
Andre will just ask, where can I find the flint?
The flint was destroyed long, long ago. Shattered by she who would one day inflict the greatest of all wounds and birth the worms, although unwillingly. Scour the earth and its deepest reaches, and you may find glimmers, shards of the flint. Though be warned, each of them bears power enough to even frighten one of its own. And once more, the taste of butterflies begin to fill your mouth, along with that of clear water. And we'll switch back to the second one who went to sleep. Rayla, you find yourself once more in the very same wood Andre did. You see, like him, bushes, trushes, woods and sticks and stone. You feel an immense desire to get on all four, to walk like an animal, primordial, hardly stoppable. But you manage. You keep on to your reasoning with a light and glimmers strongly. A lantern in hand, you make your way forward. And through the countless paths possible, three illuminate themselves. The same three that Andre saw. The temple, half destroyed, and where history remains vivid. The well, where vitality and desire, attraction, are thick. As well as the wood, going back on your steps. Regrowing back into the beast, where primordial secrets no doubt lie. What do you do?
Go towards the well.
I see. You make your way towards the well. You've actually been there before. You find it different this time, however. Last time you saw an odd handkerchief figure. This time you find the well to be pulsating. This time it pulses with bright moss. The full moon echoes clearly into it, its reflection. The waters are chalked with the fat, dappled bodies of moths. And you see the water change, brimming with dark, viscous blood. Gelatinous sheets, dreads, drift on its surface. You can sense from this blood it's no ordinary life force. This one, lively. This is the essence itself of life. You can feel from it a touch, a gift, an affection, an attention of the Grail. Desire takes you immediately. You have immense will, hunger to take it all for yourself. But you manage to resist it and aren't forced to do it. You can hear faintly a low chuckle in the distance. What do you do?
I will closer to the well and I'll just say hello.
Sorry, let me just confirm. You turn to the chuckle and try to say hello? Is that what you said?
I just said I would go closer to the well and say hello, generally, out loud.
Okay. You don't seem to get an answer this time. The feeling here is distinctly different from the last time you came here. Last time it felt almost nurturing, covering, peaceful, preserving. This time you feel a desire for more, will, thirst, greed. There is no answer.
Mm. Yeah, going closer to the well and like looking into it.
See. As you go closer to the well, you get a better look at the odd, blood-like material. You can see it gathers and clots, and flows, and flows, and flows. It begins even to overflow, dripping from the well to your feet. It goes down the path, and the water level, the liquid level begins to grow.
Mm. When I look around, I can't see anyone who made that sound earlier.
As you look around, it almost seems as though a chuckle came from the blood itself. It hasn't reproduced itself, but undoubtedly that's where it originated.
I'm just gonna say to the blood, can you speak?
From the blood, a figure arises. It's definitely nothing human. You see, it resembles almost just an assortment of arms and legs stuck about in a wheel-like motion. An arm, then a leg, then an arm, then a leg, then an arm, then a leg. It surges from the well, slowly, and makes its way out. None ask so many. Where Grail is concerned, you must only consume. Go, take the Great Mother's blessing for yourself. Consume, and the first, and then shall more and more and more. And you'll wish to grow and join us in the hallowed halls, the Red Grail.
I was just gonna turn to the figure and say, you want me to join you?
All that want, all that wish, will, and ambition, greed, is a domain of Grail. So if you wish to truly live as anything more than a trace in someone else's life, then you will. Join life itself.
I'm gonna drink the liquid.
You want to drink the liquid. Okay.
I want to drink the liquid.
You,
we influenced you too much.
It's the only thing on the brain.
You bend over and get a good chug of the liquid. It fills your mouth and tastes absolutely delicious. This is by far the best thing you've ever drank. Immediately, you find yourself to start getting addicted to it. You want to drink more and more and more. And as you drink, an ambition comes to your head. What is it? What is that ambition?
I think she wants to meet all of the hours. She wants to be on the same plane and realm as them.
See. And as you drink, the desires grow stronger and stronger and stronger. You lose yourself in this desire. Find yourself overwhelmed. You blink, and as soon as you realize time has passed, you've consumed much of the well, drank so much more than could ever be held in your body. And there's now this insatiable hunger in you, in Rayla, to reach the Grail, to learn of it, to become with it, to be a part of it. This never ceasing hunger continues. And the rest begins to fade to white. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters but the Grail. For you to reach there. This is what you do forever and ever and ever. No matter what the cost. You must do it. And you begin to wake up. You can feel everything else in the vision begin to fade. You can do anything as you start awakening.
She feels like she's being pulled out of it. She's just kind of like yelling, like, "How do I get to the Grail?"
Higher and higher. The Grail rests in the highermost chambers of the Mantis. You will find her in the Red Church beyond the Peacock Door. Seek the snake who knows of our ways. He untouched by those of Nock. And you're brought back to your senses, awakening. And we'll go to Mavis as you enter the wood. You find yourself in this not unfamiliar place. Everywhere, trushes, bushes, sticks, woods, dirts, paths flow effortlessly, endlessly, everywhere, and everywhere, and everywhere. What do you do?
Am I appearing as I am now, or what I was like before?
You appear to yourself as a twisted being. Looking down, you see endless roots almost going through you, up your abdomen. Clearly corrupted. At first, there's a desire for you to turn. Nope, boy. Oh, okay. to turn on all fours, to become once more an animal. But you hold on tightly to your light and manage to keep hold of your reason, to stay on 2 feet. 4 paths, well, 3 are illuminated for you, and 1 remains in the shadows of your mind. 1 leads to a small, half-destroyed temple. Another one leads to an overflown well. You can see a thick crimson liquid going down it. And another one, the woods where you are, deeper into them, where secrets uttered flawlessly continue forevermore and ever and ever and ever. There's another path, obscured. It seems to draw to you, specifically. You can feel going nowhere, into darkness. You can feel a calling of your true self in it. What do you do?
Gonna go into the darkness, I guess.
Alright. You do so. As you arrive into the nowhere, 3 paths open themselves to you. One has a great, open, wide eye. It seems almost to observe you. Another one has a mask, pure and white light. This one seems dangerous. You can feel it trying to lure you in. The third one you're familiar with. Home. What do you do?
The eye's staring at me.
It's it almost seems like a drawing of an eye.
Ah,
2-dimensional. Without truly moving or fixating on you. It never closes. Always watches.
okay. Then there's a mask that's trying to lure me in, and then home?
Yes. And there you see worms wriggling, spreading, moss everywhere.
Oh, moss.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe this kind of just does a big sigh and, like, begrudgingly trudges towards the moss.
You do.
I'm also
so.
gonna yell while going in there, like, hey!
Alright, you yell as you walk towards it, and you find yourself once more in the decrepit court. Ahead of you are many rows, what once were, no doubt, prestigious nobles, with clothes now in tatters, rotten, darkened. At the head of them all is a being made of pure moss. It sits upon a throne of worm that seems to spread endlessly. He looks at you, not saying anything.
Been a while.
I see. And you have changed. You've come to realize, accept what you truly are.
To clarify for me.
You are us. Never you will walk anywhere without corrupting it without leaving our trace there. Stop fighting against us.
And who are you exactly?
I am he born of the greatest wound, son of the sun.
Hmm. Where's all the light then? In life?
I'm very sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yeah. Where's all the light then? The life?
The sun has perished. Splendor has changed, morphed into rags. And the radiance has changed. The true sun died through the greatest betrayal, and now roams only as the sun in rags. There is no light to be found here. We were banished as soon as we came to nowhere, for they feared us. They knew our claim on existence itself was legitimate, and they would never have us. But we will take what is ours.
Mm. Okay. And the they you're speaking of?
The rest, everything, all that stand before us will one day fall. Many have already. Cheap tricks is all they can offer to
Mm.
resist inevitable fate.
Inevitable.
Inevitable,
You were born from a wound?
indeed. But that is enough for you to know, little worm.
Mm.
Made your way back here once more. Willingly. Before
I see you're trying to speak to me. I'm sorry. I'm good. Nice chatting to you, though. I'm good. Turn around and walk out.
As you try to walk out, the hallway seems to elongate forever. Each time you take a step, the carpet seems to get a bit longer. Turning around, you see that the man on the throne, well, perhaps man is giving it a bit too much credit. The being on the throne is precisely as far as it was before. You try and walk away. A minute, 2, 5, 10. You turn around once more, precisely at the same distance.
You're not gonna let me out?
We are inevitable, and you clearly haven't understood that.
Yeah. I mean, how could I? I mean, I think there's more to me than like just this, and I'm like gestured to all of that. I know there is, and I have no desire to claim anything.
Will force you to come to nowhere unprepared is a mistake no one has ever made twice.
Also, do you know this Birdman? He looks really cool. Got
There is
the
no answer. No answer at all for a moment.
because he says you're his brother or something.
Ignorance.
Yeah, I'm full of it.
Now, you shall be fooled to something else. As from the ceiling, an onslaught of worms stopped briefly before, as the being was clearly shocked, falls. You find yourself immediately surrounded. They crawl into your mouth, into your ears. Do
You really
not
need a
lose
new stick.
control.
What?
And
It's happened twice in one day. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I flip him off before it covers my hand.
You can feel one of them inching deeper and deeper down your esophagus. It breaks through your body. And you can feel it lodging itself deep into your heart. Name one thing that was precious to Mavis. You can send it to DMs.
Okay. Gotta do some bullshit. Real quick. Hold on. Like a memory or an object?
Anything. It can be
Anything?
a person, it can be an object, anything that is precious to Mavis.
Also, while this is happening, she brings up the other hand to flip him off.
You can feel it twist, turn. Happiness turns to hatred. You can feel it, bile, spewing from your mouth. As you flip off this thing, you're taken over. And you regurgitate. Worm. Not of any that came from without, but of one that came from within. That came from you. You awaken. Around you are dozens and dozens and dozens of these worms. And that is where we'll end the session.
Alrighty.
You
Guys,
did it.
I got
You
bored
flipped
again.
off God again. I'm so proud of you.
That was
Guys,
a
got 4
lot
again.
of information.